Hey guys, it's your girl Conscious Tea Queen here. Thank you so much for being here in the channel with me. I want to thank everyone who's liked, comment, and subscribed to the channel. We are growing little by little, but I am so happy and blessed to be here with you today. So today I've been called by Spirit to put up a download. It's been a little while. Due to some situations that's been occurring in my life, I'm just going to tell you guys I'm currently pregnant, and it's been a little it's been a little, you know, it's been ups and downs with it, you know, because my energy levels hasn't been as it's been a little bit low due to certain situations with nausea and just dealing with the whole situation with it's been a big ride for me, but I am so happy at this time to even be, you know, able to say that I'm about to be a mother again. I already know what the sex is of my baby, and it's going to be a girl, and I'm so happy. I can't wait to kiss and love her all over. But if you guys wanted to support that journey, you definitely can go down to the description and donate at my links on my Cash App or at my PayPal. So yeah, without further ado, I just wanted to tell you guys that I've been a little bit in and out. It's because my energy levels has been a little bit up and down at this time, and in dealing with, you know, automatically when you have a child inside of you, your energy is being fed to that child. So it's been a little bit of a, you know, just a juggle, right? But yeah, I just been really called here today to really get up on the channel and post a reading for us moving into 2021. This year, 2020, has been so transformative all in itself. So many things happened. So people died, situations happened with this pandemic, people lost their jobs, you know, people started, it was like this mass awakenings of people starting to see the hypocrisy and the lies within the media and the lies within, you know, our government, and just things as people are just waking up to. And it's really it's a powerful time to be alive, and it's just been so apparent to me as I've been really paying attention to these different energies that's been hitting the earth as well. We just passed having a Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, and with that conjunction a lot has came in for a lot of us. It's going to play out for each of us each differently depending on where your chart is right now, but I had to have a lot of time sitting down and really contemplating what this year has brought in for me. And I think it's very important that we all do the same. We need to look at what were the goals that we accomplished this year, what were the things that we excelled in, what were the things that we can work on, you know, moving into the next year. Because I'm gonna tell you, we're moving into the age of Aquarius, and with that being said, a lot of change is going to be coming into perspective moving into 2021. It's going to be a lot of different shakeups, you know, and it's already happening as far as mass awakenings. People are starting to wake up into their to who they are and what is that who and what they are and what their mission is here on this planet at this time. A lot of people are getting these downloads. They're starting to have just massive awakening, or just going through different awakenings. As I've said in my previous videos, when you are on your spiritual path, you are not just going through one awakening, you're going through multiple, and it's going to be a different theme each time. So as I said, journaling will help with understanding what's happening to you around specific astrological times of the year. This year has had so many different astrological like phenomenons that's happened that has really propelled us all to kind of shift and ascend to the next level, and some of us are getting the call and starting to move more into their purpose and want to know more about that. So today I was thinking, well, I was guided because they've been really wanting this information to come out. They've been really wanting people to get ready, and not just that, but just know that they're also guided and protected in this time, and you're not alone in this situation. There are massive amounts of star seeds, people, indigo, crystal children, light workers. All these people are starting to awaken and starting to move more into their purpose. And it's just really, it's really a powerful time right now, and journaling is very important. Do it as much as you can. You know, don't beat yourself up if you didn't get to write, but you could just start today, you know, one step at a time, one thing at a time, you know. So don't you know, just throw it away just because you haven't been, you know, doing it. Excuse me. I had some more I had a little bit of a fruit, but anyway, yeah, so I have been guided to do certain things for my own self, growth, that I needed to be able to understand myself more in my journey and where I'm going. And I really feel like the information that each of us, if we pay attention to, whichever it may come through as, from whether I've said before in my videos, these messages could come in any different form, and it's really up to us to be sensitive and coherent to know what it is that our spiritual team, or these different transmissions or light codes, are saying to us in order for us to live our potential in this life and to move into a place of more harmony and peace and balance. Yeah, so you know, astrology has been one of the main things I've been really trying to dive more deeper into, and I feel one day I will be bringing more of this up into my channel, because it's very imperative we understand astrology. It's so important, because when you understand your own natal chart, you understand yourself, you understand your, you know, things in opposition to different energies that may be playing against you at a specific time, and you can either use these situations to your benefit, or you can you know, choose to push yourself into a better direction, which is growth and, you know, abundance and prosperity. So you can use these different things for your advantage when you understand astrology. So that's when basically has been one of the main things of learning. If you feel like you're a light worker, if you feel like you're a star seed or indigo or crystal child, or a person who is, you know, walking in their truth and in this life, and just want to be, you will want to understand and learn your natal chart and astrology. So your natal chart is basically a sequences of information that you will put into a calculation calculator for your natal chart. It's very, I could say when you first look at it, it's very like, ugh, what is this? But if you go and get a reading done from an actual professional or person that is well versed in astrology, that can help you go through your chart from one thing to the next, you will find the benefit in understanding yourself. So understanding your natal chart has been a big thing for me. This year has been about self-love. It's been about seeing the things that I don't wish to repeat again, you know, just graduating on that level when it comes down to letting things go that do not serve, and just being more myself and my authentic, and showing my authentic expression in whichever way that may come through, whether in a creative way or, you know, a regular practical way. So yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. But yeah, the learning the astrology, learning about yourself, learning about your natal chart are very important for us light workers at this time. We are needed more than ever, and even though we all go through our regular mundane things of life as we do, there is a bigger calling and a bigger purpose on our lives that we can contribute in any way that may see fit, that may resonate with you, you know. So I just want to put out a little disclaimer before I start. These readings are general, but the tarot or oracle cards, you shouldn't use them to just predict your life. You should use them as a helping tool to make up decisions that you already know within yourself that is right, true, and just. These are all just tools to help us connect to a deeper level of consciousness that we already have a connection to. It's just sometimes we tend to block off these connections. So it really takes, like I said, it's like a muscle. You have to exercise it along with your, and it says 888. 888. Okay, somebody might be saying 888. I don't know, this number didn't even say anything, but I seen 888 or 1888. I don't know. That might be a significant number for you, so you especially should be listening to this, or you might be seeing 8s, or that might be your life path, or that might be a significant number somewhere dealing with you as well. So it's different methods as far as getting to yourself. Like I said, I didn't get to finish saying, but knowing your natal chart is a sequences of information such as your birth date, your time, your name, your birth date, your time of birth. Now, the best way you can get your time of birth is on your original birth certificate. If you do not have your original birth certificate, then you need to go to your state and go to what is it, the records department, what's it, vital or birth certificate department. I forgot exactly but just Google it. I'm pretty sure it will come up for birth certificates. And you would go down to that office and you would pay, like, I think it's about, well, where I'm at in New York, it was about what was it? Was it 35, I think? I can't even remember. It was such a minute ago. But yeah, you can get your original birth certificate that way and get your time of birth and the place you were born, and that will pull up your whole blueprint of it's like a snapshot of the stars when you were born. So it says a lot about you. And then you also, when you get more deeper into it, you know, just learning more about your placements and maybe getting a reading from a professional astrologer who can help you in that department, you know. Okay, I done rambled enough. I'm going to get into the reading. So I'm going to do a sequence of 5 questions, but I have a few decks here that I might use. So I'm just going to let Spirit just let me use whatever may come through. And I think it's going to be different for everyone. I'm thinking if I should do 4 different piles. So I think I'm just going to shuffle the piles and just see what comes up for you guys, and we'll just do it from there, right? All right, so give me a minute. I'm going to shuffle, and then I'm going to place the numerology cards on top, which is 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, or I'm thinking about maybe doing 4. It depends how I feel. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Moving into, so we can properly pick without intuition. I may even use my singing bowl for meditation just for a few seconds for those who need to be able to meditate on the cards, so that they can get the proper reading that is in alignment with them. And as I said, make sure that you use your intuition so that it guides you to the correct deck that is in alignment with you. Try to when you're meditating on cards, pay attention to how you feel, as well as what pay attention to your third eye, and it will lead you to the proper deck you're supposed to pick. As I said, these readings are general, and as I said, they should not be used to dictate your life. They're used as tools to help you on your path and help you understand things you already know already. It's just to help you remember. That's it. Okay, so I placed the intention that this reading will be timeless, and that those who are watching be blessed with this information. I'm gonna call on my angels and guides at this time. And I'm going to say a little prayer before we start. Angels, ancestors, guides of the highest light and order, I pray today so that this reading may touch those who are in need of guidance from their spiritual team. Help me to be a clear channel so that those who are in need can receive the message and whatever activations that they need in order for them to move forward within their lives. Help these readings to be accurate, to be to the point of the matter, the heart of the issue, and let it bless them and let it make the changes, help them make the changes that it is that they need to make. Guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of beings in all places. Ashe. Okay. So we're going to start with the first question. I'm going to do the should I say, wait, you know what I should do? There should be 3 things I'm gonna let you pick from, and we gonna do it like this: 3 or 4. I want you to sit with these groups and figure out which one are you most attracted to. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, or Group 4. And I'm going to do my singing bowl. I don't know if you guys can see it well. It's probably not as good. There you go. Way more better. Let's do it like that. Okay. So you can either meditate, you can either pause this video now, or you could just listen to this and start and close your eyes and allow yourself to get grounded. And it could either come in as an image, a color, or it could come in as a number. You know, just follow what your intuition tells you. Okay guys, let's go on and move on to group 1. Okay, so group 1, new beginnings. So number one, if you watch any of my numerology videos or any of my angel number videos, and it had the number 1 in it, then you know that number 1 is all about new beginnings. And I think anybody who is after 2020 is looking for new beginnings, because it was a crazy year for each of us. It challenged us to the core, and it even caused us to separate from people that we loved, and even people that, or some of us even lost people. You know, some of our family members died, some people close to us died. So a lot of us are looking into 2021 for a new beginning, a new chapter, a new lease on life, and hoping for the best more in 2021. This could either involve a creative endeavor, because I see the sacral chakra, there's a highlight right now with this color, and with what the sacral chakra stands for, you know, it's the place of where creation starts. So you definitely want to pay attention moving into 2021 with your sacral chakra and balancing that out, maybe using certain crystals you know, that correlate with the sacral chakra, so that way you can maximize and, you know, walk into this new beginning that you wish to walk more into moving forward. So we're gonna find out now, what is this issue? I think I want to use the Action Angels deck first. No, I should use the tarot. We're gonna use the tarot first. I'm gonna use the tarot. I don't use tarot often, but I mean, they've been really getting me to try to do the tarot. I'm really an oracle girl, but we're gonna do our best. We're going to do our best, guys. Right? We're going to do our best. So number 1. Group number 1. Alright. Group number 1, Spirit. Okay, Spirit. What is the issue that the guides of Group 1 is helping them with right now? What is the issue? So maybe a situation happened with you guys, a tower moment, and now you're just looking for a new dawn after a crazy catastrophe, something that maybe shook you, that wasn't something that was planned. Of course, you know, tower moments aren't planned. It's something that either has something to do with you, involving you, or someone around you, and it affected you. But this new beginning is looking like it's wanting to come through. 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Yeah, it may be something to do with a relationship, or something to do with a partnership, a business, or something. Maybe because of with this COVID situation, maybe this affected your business, a physical business that you might actually have, or it may have affected your job, or your spouse's job, or someone close to you that you may live with job, and it affects you too. But there's a new beginning coming into 2021, and they're helping you resolve this issue. Let me see now. Let's see what card may come through. As I said, I'm still learning my tarot, so just be patient with me. I may refer to some cheat sheets just to be on the safe side. Plus, I'm gonna be using my oracle cards. Y'all let me know how I do. Okay, so oof. We got the Devil, and so this might be a toxic situation. Okay, we got the Devil card is really about something that is that you may be struggling with letting go, or being trapped into a pattern or something. Maybe it could be your own thoughts, or it could be the way how you look at yourself. Or it could be just a situation that you're entangled in, or was entangled in, and they are helping you to see that the door is open and you can walk out into the new dawn and a new beginning at any time and point that you want. This is heavy Capricorn energy, so you may be a Capricorn. This is Capricorn season, so you may actually be a Capricorn watching this. I think there's other signs here that I'm gonna look up, because this book, it has a lot of extensive stuff. Okay. And it might also got the Sun here. So I feel like some Leo or some fire energy, some earth energy as well. So this is earth. So you may either be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or you could be, or someone, it might be involving a earth sign. You may be a earth sign with another earth sign, or they may have heavy earth in their chart, or whatever. It may be a situation to deal with finances. As I said. Okay, so we're gonna go a little bit more. All right, so that's what it seems like they may be helping you with right now. Matter of fact, let me look at the book to be sure about them. To just give more, because I'm still learning my tarot, but I just wanna, I've been told to get my behind and do it, so I'm gonna just do it, guys. So bear with the girl here. I want to look at the symbol because there's a lot of different symbology on these cards, and I just oh, and if you like these cards, these are called the Dream Tarot, the Tarot Dreams. I'm sorry, Tarot Dreams, and this is the numerology cards. Okay, so a primitive savage energy, hidden desires, aggression, addiction, obsession, anger. So maybe some anger over some things, some negative type of energy, or something is holding you bound. Like I said, it could also involve someone else, or a partner, or something, or a business partner, or a family member, or a friend. Something is something. To be helpless. Okay. And basically it's like avoiding the possibility of pretending to be helpless. Like you have all the power to kind of walk out of this situation and walk into your new beginning. Right? I'm trying to look at okay, so the Hebrew letter on here is that I don't know how to say this. Ayin means, which is I. It means I. Focusing on materialism, interpretation, usually the visual perception of the material things is what initiates the desire to own them. So this is Capricorn energy, the sign of materialism. Like I said, it could be something to do with the money that may have come through, maybe a situation with the job or business or relationship or something like that. Yeah, I think that's all I can come up with right now. Let's see. Let me get some more. I want to get some more guidance from. Okay, let me just get all these daggone boxes off of here. I got a lot of cards. I was thinking about doing a review for all my cards. If you guys are interested in that, that would be awesome. Just let me know in the comment section, and let me know how am I doing with the tarot. I'm not going to be doing too much, but I was guided to use it today, talking about what this, maybe this business or this money situation or this relationship, and maybe it has something to do with money and why it's been rocky, or why it's just probably became codependent. Maybe that's something that's going on. But heavy Capricorn energy, it could be that the 4 coins is yeah, there's something to do in it. I see the sun. It's like maybe it's fear over cash. Maybe you have abundance blockages that's blocking you, and these negative programs that no longer serve you are holding you back from this new beginning. But you have the power to walk out of this mentality, this mindset, by reprogramming yourself. I recommend looking more into Abraham Hicks. It's all over YouTube. Look into more Abraham Hicks. If you having manifestation problems with keeping money or within the situation, you should start looking more into manifestation videos. Abraham Hicks is one of the biggest ones you will want to get to know. Looking into Abraham Hicks. and feeling like, you know, or maybe it is something, maybe some of, I'm getting other messages, some of you are having this addictive mindset over a relationship, or maybe just some situations that you don't want to let go of. And it's really like, yeah, you know. So this is double Capricorn energy with the sun. So this may also have something to do with, this may, like I said, this may also have something to do with the Leos, Aries, or Sagittarius, or Capricorn. They may have that as earth and fire in their chart. So this may be something that may be going on. Okay, we're gonna move on. Yeah. You may be having some abundance blocks or something like that. Something to do with either something you're trying to manifest and it's either being blocked, or I don't know what's going on, guys. So let's move on. So we're going to do yeah, we're gonna wait, hold on. I just want to say to get one more card for this. The issue that the guys are helping group run with. What are the issues with the judgment? Yes, higher self, creativity. So yeah, so like it's some type of, it's definitely some type of situation going on with someone else, and it's basically a lot of confrontation, and it could be detrimental to you. So I'm seeing that you may need to sometimes walk away from situations if it's not, you know, stimulating your highest good, or you know, just, and it's something that you want to create. Like this says creative, guys, and this is invention. This is really making me feel like the new beginning that you want, coming out of this dark cloud of darkness into this beautiful light and sunshine, and creating your life in the abundance that you know it can be in. So yeah, they're helping you with this. They're helping you with this heavy energy that you got going on here. Okay, they're helping you with this big time. So let's see. We're gonna ask them. Okay, so what are you, oops, let me shuffle this a little bit more, guys. So what do your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want you to know right now, and with dealing with this current situation? What do they want you to know right now? What do they want you to know about this situation? Or what do they want you to know, period? What do you want group 1 to know, spirit? What do you want people to know? They want you to know that you're not alone. They want you to know that you are wise, and you have the intuition to know what's right for you and what isn't, what's in alignment with you and what isn't. And you can have this new beginning if you choose. It's your choice. You have free will. What do they want you to know, spirit? What do you want group 1 to know dealing with the situation? What do you want them to know? Let's hope we get, okay, oh, okay, 3 wanted to come out for you guys, so let's see what it says. Oopsie. A shaman. So yeah, like I said, they want trust the forces. They want you to trust in the higher power. Sage. Wow, you guys have, okay, you guys have some very wise spirit guides and angels and ancestors that are really helping you with this situation currently, because it's a very, very heavy energy. And they want you to know to trust the forces. They want you to be devoted and committed to whatever new beginning or invention or whatever creative idea you may have in the works. They want you to be committed to your ideas. They want you to write them down. You see, he has You see how he has a quill and he's writing down in nature. Maybe that's something that you might need to do in order for you to connect to what it is that, how you want your life to be created. And I'm also getting another message about scripting out your life the way you wished it to be when you are making this blank canvas into this new life for yourself. They also want you to know to love and let yourself be loved. So this is a time of healing, deep healing, emotional healing, and they want you to connect more to your heart center and your heart chakra, maybe doing more heart chakra meditations, especially if you're in a situation where you're with a lover or a person that's a family member or someone close to you that is dealing your heart, that is a tangle with your emotions. They want you to work to kind of like allow yourself to heal, forgive any other situation that may have happened, so that you can create this this new beginning with no baggage, with a new slate, you know. And I'm also getting a message, maybe you have connections with Mary, Mother Mary, because of this heart here, or Jesus. Also, some of you may have connections with Native American heritage, or just have a very deep resonance with shamanic practices. You may even have ancestry of Native American within your family bloodline. It will be very imperative for you to do a lot of research on shamanic healing methods and practices. Some of you are very much interested or have connections with Hindi, or have very wise. You have some very wise guys, and I almost want to say ascendant masters that are helping you with this time. They want you to know, like, trust the forces, meaning trust the unseen, trust that you are being guided and that you will be okay no matter what it is you choose, and that they are with you even in your darkest hour when you don't feel like they are. And you have a very deep connection with, I keep seeing the green, so earth is very important to you, and I see it here too. You need to ground yourself, and you need to be more in tune with nature, whether that be through meditation if it's too cold, or even just maybe sometimes going for a walk around the block. You know, I have that problem too, especially with this whole COVID thing. I've been kind of cooped up, so definitely if you're in good warm climates, get out there, get into nature, script the life you see for yourself, and be in tune with nature. You may even see a specific bird or a specific animal that maybe calls to you. Owls are very, very wise animals. They're very, very wise animals, and they do represent the sage and the shaman, wise ancient energy, and just presence. So definitely, guys. Yes, and it's also the angel of compassion and love coming through. And this is a time for you to love yourself through the times of hardship, whatever this tower moment may have happened, whatever. Yeah, it's maybe it could be a tower moment, whether it's someone outside of you, or it could be a tower moment or epiphany within yourself that you're seeing, or you're maybe not happy with your current circumstances. Let me know if this is resonating, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna continue on, and I'm gonna see. So the next question is, how can you connect to your guides? So we're gonna use I want to use the Metatron Archangel deck. I have to use this deck because this deck is just amazing. I might even read from the book because the book itself is just very powerful. If you are interested in any of these decks that I'm using, then I will be leaving links in the description for Amazon, and I do get a small commission from Amazon if you choose to use my link, so that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay, how can group 1 connect to their spiritual team and guides? How can group 1 connect to their spirit guides? I'm also going to use, I'm getting called to maybe use the ancestor deck too. I'm seeing, yeah, Native American, Hindi, I don't know, European, ancestry maybe. Oof, my things are going out. Let me try to, I'll figure out how to put it back on in a minute. Oopsie, here it go. I found it. Okay, we're gonna do this over, right? We're going. I'm trying not to spend too much time because I've already been going crazy. How can you connect to your guys? Once I start going, guys, I kind of go a little long. Oops, okay. Wow. Dimensional gateway. An invitation. So you can talk to your guys at any time you want to. I think I'm just going to stop there because it's perfect. Yeah, in your light body, your chakras. So also maybe attuning your chakras. That will also help you hear them better. Feel them more. So I'm going to read from the book because this is very important. And it says dimensional gateways and invitation. So some of you also may, I'm feeling like with the dimensional, it also makes me feel like some of you may identify as a starseed or a light worker or a person that has a very deep connection with angelic presences. I see the number 33. So yes, ascended masters, very high intergalactical beings that help us to help the planet. So this invitation is always open to you. It's just you have to place the space for this to happen. So we're gonna go here. So it says the master number 33, which is linked to crystalline light and higher powers. As I said, this is a big indication you have, as with the shaman and the sage and the heart guardian, this is telling me you have some connections with some deep high vibrational beings, and this invitation to you is open, so you can choose to connect at any time via meditation or any other type of spiritual way you feel is in alignment with you. Excuse me. Like I said, and I'm gonna read it. So drawing this card shows that you are standing in an important place in time in your path and destiny. Yo, I'm telling you, this one that has been created by your own past positive actions, behaviors, and thoughts. And this is why I was saying before, it's very important for you to look into your natal chart. You need to look for the markings of a starseed within your chart, and that is going to be through a starseed astrologer. You need to find, I can actually leave links. I'm gonna leave links to these people because they just did my chart and it blew me away. These people are amazing. It's called the Starseed Hotline. They did the most extensive starseed reading I've ever had, and it's the first time, but it was just amazing. And I'm gonna recommend it to you as well. You need to get that reading done because there's some truth that you need to unveil about you, so you can be more confirmed in your path to create the new beginning that you want. So it says you have done good already. You're in an important place in time in your destiny. One that has been created by your own past positive actions, behaviors, and thoughts. You have done much good already, helped many and supported those that needed it. And this is acknowledged now. So they're acknowledging you and all that you've done and all you've been through and all the many lives in which you have helped. And you may not have known this. This may be new information to you, some of you, but this is a time where you need to walk into who you truly are and learn who you truly are, because you and your light is much needed on this plane, and you need to recognize your divinity. Archangel Megatron offers you a gateway to a new way of being. He is the gatekeeper to many things of light and ascended masters, as I said, who appears when called to him. One of the names Megatron is known by as the Grand Orchestrator. He is able to call on any energy needed by anyone at any time, and does now for you. He has sent one of his angels of light, which I feel like is this heart guardian angel that's helping you with your heart. Understand the proper flow of receiving and giving love. This is not an easy thing to learn. I'm still working on this myself. So just be very gentle with you and where you at, and don't compare yourself to nobody else. Yeah, he's the Grand Orchestrator. He has sent one of the angels of light to greet and welcome you, their arms outstretched. Let me put this up so you can see. I don't know if this is gonna be that. It's not as like my head maybe in a way. I don't know. I'm gonna be using a different camera. I have a Canon over here. I'm just trying to learn how to use it. So his arms outstretched, his heart open to receive you and guide you in. See the light all around this special place, blazing gold and containing wisdom, love, and enlightened space. Step into the gateway and feel the warmth from the flaming torches that purify and cleanse you, and ready for your next step, which is your new beginning. Entering this gate enables you to access all the angelic freedom kingdoms that Megatron governs. I just got another message. Some of you may have already left the situation, or have already kind of walked out its energy, and you're starting to kind of have more of a outlook on what's going to happen next. That's some of you. I don't know, but let me just continue on. Sorry. Entering the gate enables you to access all the angelic kingdom that Megatron governs. This is his door and his domain, and he feels like home to you now. You are welcome to come and shelter here a while to rest and recharge before you journey on. So yeah, this is a time for you to kind of like, just like I said, this writing part, this scripting, figuring out what you want to do, what do you want to invent in your life, how do you want it to be, how you want it to manifest. Entering this gate enables you to access the angelic kingdom that Megatron governs. This is his door and his domain, and he feels like home to you now. You are welcome to come and shelter here for a while, rest and recharge before your journey on. Through this gateway, you will find the other end of the rainbow. A light with colors so bright your body can only bathe in their wonder, and a host of archangels and angels and Megatron's at Megatron's command, each as important as the other. Here exists no injustice, just service to the oneness and energy of love that is all there is. Step forward and reclaim your own angelic magnificence. You're an angel wing bestowed, your body activated by light. So you're an earth angel. You're earth angel. As I said, you need to do that reading, the Starseed hotline reading. They are awesome. It's a little bit of it's not that much money, but if you want to do it, you could definitely try to figure out when is best time, but definitely put that on your to-do list to do. There's a little bit of a waiting list, because so many starseeds and people are waking up, light workers are waking up to who they truly are, so they are very backed up. So you may get your reading within 6 months, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna come at the exact time when you need it, because mine came at the exact time that I needed it the most, and it has reactivated everything in me to continue on my path. So you may need the same thing. It says here, after you, your angel wings bestowed in your body activated by light. Then go and do and be and serve others. Help support and teach those who need this energy right now in our communities and countries in the world. Metatron has called you. His angels await. You are one of the earth angels now. Then I say, you're earth angel. Step through the golden gateway of light and into your own mastery. The time is now and you are invited. When you leave this place, you do so able to carry more light and love than ever before back to your home and communities and the world that needs it. The gateway is in front of you. Step through it now. And this is what I was talking about with this Devil card. This door is open and you can get out of that energy anytime you want. You have the power. If you are a earth angel or someone who is connected with higher beings of light, you are like, you transmute negative emotions and energy, and you can make it into something positive if you so fit. So just really pay attention to this time, and you need to really, how you connect to them is through the intention of connection with them into the higher light and power through your meditation and through just opening space for the angels and Archangel Metatron to come and work with you. That's all it is. That's all you need to do. Okay? So we're gonna move on. The next is excuse me. I want to see real quick. All right, so as I said, your spirit guides are definitely high evolved beings, and you are a light worker. You are a I feel like you may be even a starseed. Some of you may be starseeds, but if you are drawn to this information and it clicks for you, you need to get that reading from the Starseed hotline and start doing more research on starseeds and what it is, and see what activates for you. You know, I want to see which angel. You know, I want to use the Atlantis. Oh. You know what? I'm going to see more about your spirit guide. About your spirit guides. Let's see. Let's do a little more about your spirit guides, because I want to see what energy are they bringing to you right now. Okay, who is group 1 spirit guides, and what energy around this, around you is helping them? Group 1, who is group 1's spirit guide, or the energy around the being that's helping them? Spirit, highest light. Okay. We'll see. I already see, like I said, yeah. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, didn't I say Mother Mary before? Didn't I freaking said it. This one reminded me of Mother Mary. So you may have that connection with Mother Mary. Mother Mary is also associated with the goddess Isis, and you may also have what do you call an attraction to Kemetic or Egyptian philosophies. So, but just also, you may also be very much connected with Jesus, or you feel like you had a connection with Jesus when you were younger, or just right now. You may even be a Christian watching this at this time. I don't know. It doesn't matter about religion. It's only about energy. So this energy right now, that this spirit guide right now, when I was saying this angel is around you right now, because it's a time where you need self-love to walk out of this toxic situation or energy that you're feeling right now. It could be even many thoughts, you know. So this energy that's around you is bringing you more love and peace. So it's saying let go of the need to be right. So with this also with this Capricorn energy, that's telling me like that you have the control issues, maybe like to have the, and that's, you know, Capricorn energy. I have a Capricorn moon. I could, you know, that can happen sometime. I also, in my progressed moon right now, my ascent is in Capricorn. So the Capricorn energy is heavy on it, but you know, take it, you know, just it's telling you that basically the situation with love, it's about self-love and loving yourself. See, this person is just loving themselves. You see, she's just loving themselves, you know, and the love and peace, and then the Mother Mary that came out. The healing is possible at this time. So yeah, like I said, with this invitation and connecting with them, once you connect with them, this energy will be more receptible to coming in, because as I've said in my other videos, we have free will, okay, and our guides aren't gonna overstep their bounds if it's not something that is for one, if it's gonna something that, you know, may harm us, they may have to step in, just even if we don't want to, because we're about to do something that's going to mess up everything in our lives and they want you to stay on the path. Or it could just be they're just trying to make sure that you, like I said, go into the right direction, and so that you are, you know, doing your life's mission at this time. So yeah, this right here is basically let go. So yeah, letting go of the negativity or whatever it is that may be holding you back from this new beginning. And the angel, the guardian angel, well, she's like your guardian angel right now. You may have a real connection with Mother Mary or Mary Magdalene. I don't know why I'm saying Mary Magdalene. Yeah, Ascendant Masters, guys. So that's basically who your guide is right now, who's really prevalent. But you also have a lot of angels and Ascendant Masters helping you too at this time. So you have a real big spiritual team right now with these shamans and sages. Come on, you got some wise souls around you, you know, and they're trying to help you create that life for yourself. So there's another thing. So the last question I'm gonna ask is, okay, what's the advice? Okay, we're gonna see here. I'm gonna use Earth Magic, because I love Earth Magic cards. These cards are so cute. I'm gonna use Surrender cards, and I'm gonna use this one because I love the Surrender cards too. Because certain things you got, I feel like you need to know what you need to let go. Okay, so what is the advice, Spirit, for Group 1 to walk away with from this reading moving into 2021? What is the advice that Group 1 can walk away from with this reading moving into 2021? Dream time, creation, yep, and reflections, winter solstice. And this really do play well with this dimensional gateway card, where it was telling you to rest, and that's a place where you can rest and rejuvenate and come back to yourself and start with this creation. So it will be very imperative to you at this time to, like I was saying before, get a journal if you haven't already, but start recording your dreams. I think it's very important for you. I think you've been getting some insight from your dream time and with this creation, and in our dreams, you know, that's the time when we're the most relaxed, the most sensitive, and our angels and our ancestors and our guides can come through and interact with us. So pay attention to your dream time, because they are really making it imperative that you start to pay attention to your dreams and write them down. And then today we have a full moon, so be very mindful of what's going on with the astrological changes in the year. Winter solstice, they want you to reflect, and this is the time to reflect, because we're moving into 2021, and you know, childhood innocence. They want you to reflect so that you can walk into your new beginning with new sight, as if a child, you know, looking at life again for its beauty and awe as a child would. You see these kids here, they just I don't know if you can see it as good because it's a little dark, Maybe I should turn up this light a little bit. I don't know if it did any good. But these children are just, you know, out in the wilderness. There's a beautiful pond, and then there's a sun that's peaking. Just the awe of everything, so that you can see the beauty in everything again and move into your new beginning with more happiness and joy and more balance. Okay, and I think you doing that in nature would help you. And this is the winter solstice, so, and this is Capricorn season, so this is a very important time for you, a reflection of what you want to do moving into 2021, what type of life you wish to create, and this new beginning. Okay, all right, group 1, this is all that I have for you. Please let me know in the comment section if this resonates, and if you would like a personal reading from me, please look in the description box to contact me through email so we can set up a reading. Okay, guys, with that being said, God bless you and have a great day, guys. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, group 2. Hello there, group 2. What's up, group 2? So I'm going to start off with the disclaimer. These readings are completely general, but at the same time, you shouldn't use tarot or any other type of spiritual tool as a means to dictate your life. Always use your intuition. These are tools to help you just to remember things that you already know about yourself already. So just with that, just if you are interested in booking a reading with me, just look into the description box, and the information will be linked below of the services that I offer currently. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do what I did before. It's gonna be a little different for everybody's reading, so we'll see what happens, what comes through. Oh, grounding, that's why I've seen so much green in the other one. But a mixture, if you was drawn to group 1, it was probably a mixture of both your root and sacral chakra. But anyway, let's get back to group 2. So patience. So maybe some of you are looking to for a creation to manifest. Maybe some of you are trying to create something that's creative, or bring forth something new, maybe a project or something, or you're waiting for a project to finally blast off. Queen of Cups. You may be Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, or have that in your chart. Okay, so these are so I'm not really this is the first time I'm going to be using kind of tarot on my channel. I've been guided to use it, so I may refer sometimes to my little cheat sheet because I'm still learning, and so be patient with me. I just wanted to see if there's any more information that I can get out of this. Okay, for group 1. King of Cups. So this is bringing you out of balance, whatever this is. Hold on, there's definitely water energy. Wait, hold on. There's 5 of Cups. It's about something, and this is a 5 of Cups situation. This wanted to come out, and this was in reverse. So already what I feel is it has something to do with maybe an emotional issue, or something that's more a project that you're emotionally attached to. Something may not be going as you planned, or maybe it's just, hold on, let me try to, let me see, let me look at my little cheat sheet, guys. Let me try to get more information. I'm gonna take my time. It's been a little while. I'm just trying to help, guys. So be gentle with your girl. We'll learn how to So it's something about an emotional matter, something that, like I said, you was ready for it to manifest with this sacral energy here, and it's got you in this place where you kind of stressing about it, and it's messing up your equilibrium, it's messing up your emotional balance. Because the king, he acts as like a mediator or a counselor in emotional matters. So, like, I feel like it's something to do with something close to your heart, or so this could either be about a relationship, because I see a lot of cups. So this could be about a relationship. Maybe because it's the two is about partnerships, harmony. So this could be about a relationship, something that got you kind of stressed the hell out. I'm just feeling, because especially with this card, this person looks stressed the hell out, defeated. Maybe it's something about, maybe it's hard for you to express yourself too. I think it's kind of like telling you, like, to kind of like communicate what you feel you need to let out. But this is really the cups. It's probably a relationship or something close and dear to your heart. Maybe a creation or endeavor, maybe a business, or it could just be a partnership, a business partnership, or it could be an actual relationship. And it kind of put you out of balance. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. A lot of water, so you might be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Hold on for a second, guys. I'm just looking at something really quick. Yeah, it's like something has negatively impacted you, and it's requiring you to have patience and this harmony, maybe juggling something, because 2 also talks about like getting into balance or misharmony within a relationship that once maybe was harmonious. It's causing you stress. Or it could just be something attached to an endeavor to do with your money. But it could just mostly be relationships. It could be your family relationships, your relationships with a partner, a relationship, a friend. It's true. That's so that seems like what they're helping you with right now. Maybe this, to have patience within a relationship when you're looking for harmony. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna get more deeper into it, guys. Just something about a lesson, a learning experience, or something. It has Mars and Scorpio energy that might be in your chart, or that might be something influencing you right now. And maybe it's because maybe this situation you may be, allowing yourself to be in this place too much. This is why they're telling you about the patience, why you was attracted to patience, because the situation requires you to have more patience, and don't over dramatize whatever may be going wrong. And you like, oh, it's not here, so it's not happening. And the one rule of manifestation, I have said in group 1, kind of crazy, because if it's about, this is about a relationship or a certain situation, partnership, something that happened that kind of threw you off a little bit, or something that you're trying to create, or a project that you're emotionally attached to, and you aren't allowing the situation to blossom. You have to be patient. You have to be patient with the outcome. One of the teachings of Abraham Hicks when it comes down to manifestation is that when you have a certain thing that you wish to manifest, the best thing you can do is kind of detach yourself from the emotion of wanting whatever it is you want too badly. And that's the part of giving and receiving as well. It's like you need to, it's like when you are trying to manifest, you're trying to bring something into your life, you need to be able to hold the space of gratitude, of complete happiness and fullness in that moment of just being yourself, or just being happy where you are, and allowing whatever it is you want to manifest to come to you. By holding that vibration of frequency of appreciation for at least 17 seconds and let it go once the 17 seconds are up, and go about your business and watch it come to you. But don't really look for it, just let it do its thing. You know, that's what you probably need to do. This is why this patience is here. With any manifestation, you can't hold on to it so tightly. You have to allow it to reach the universe so it can manifest. The best way to manifest is detachment. When you need something, it's like when you're in a relationship, right? Or if you are in a relationship situation, you're too needy or codependent, the person's not going to want you as badly as they would, you know what I'm saying? Because you kind of like, how do you say it? I don't even know how to say it right now. I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm not coming hard on you at all, so don't feel like that. It's just when you like someone and you're too on it or whatever the case may be, it kind of like makes the person not want to be around you even more. So it's like kind of like that when you're trying to gain a relationship or situations that, you know, you don't want to hold on too tightly. It's like, okay, I like this person, they feel good, but you know, I don't need them. That's fine. They got their own life, you know, and watch them come to you. They'll probably want you even more because of the fact that you're so laid back. You know, same thing with money, same thing with manifestations. If you are trying to manifest some money in your life, or a certain amount of just anything, when you manifest in money stays away from people who either one reject it, like, you know, they reject the money, they cancel out their manifestations with their own thoughts of not being, of what do you call it, of not having enough, or of just not really, you know, they just don't have enough. They just that poverty mindset. So you think that money is going to want to be around someone that has that type of mindset? No, it's going to stay far the hell away from you. So this is why rich people always have the endless access of money, because they know it's going to be available at all times whenever they need it, and it's there, you know, and they don't have to want or chase it. They know it's going to come by doing the proper actions, the practical, mundane actions to make it happen. But you need to let it go emotionally so your manifestations can come to you. Whether it's a relationship, a good relationship, or just a situation you're trying to manifest, a project you're trying to finish, maybe. Yeah, so we're gonna move on, okay, guys? I hope I'm doing okay with this tarot. It's not my biggest forte, but I was called to definitely use it because, let me see. Let me get some more clarity from this deck too. Hold on, before I move on. Let me get more clarity about the issue for group 2. That they're being, partnerships and love, exactly. So I'm right. This is about a relationship or partnership, or how you and it's 2 again, bro. 22, bro. This is crazy. So 22 might need, but maybe a significant number for you. 22 might be your date of birth. 22 might even be your life path number, because I'm a master number 22 myself. 2 may also be the maybe your life path number, or 2 may be a significant number for you. But 2, you may even be seeing 222. You may even be seeing 2222 everywhere, or it's about your. I have been seeing 22 myself, and it has been about partnerships and love, and you know, allowing things to just kind of bloom the way they do. So definitely it's about partnerships. It seems like you need to get more. You need to get out more. You need to get out. Nature spirits are saying you need to get out. Okay, so that clarified that. I guess it definitely may be about relationships for you, and it doesn't have to be romantic, because for me, when it's been coming down to relationships, it's been also about a review of a situation with people, the dynamics of dysfunctional relationships between people I've had, the patterns that I've had with people. So you may even be finding yourself looking at these things and probably in this, like, you know, woe is me type of energy. But the advice for you now is to have patience with yourself and to seek balance and nature. And 2 partnerships, harmony, seeking harmony. Okay, so we're gonna get into how your guys what do your guys want you to know. So which one should I use? What should I use? Okay, we're gonna use, what do they want you to know? So spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of group 2. Okay, what do you want them to know? Something came out right away. Oh man, the elder. Okay, some of you might have ancestry in Africa, or indigenous aboriginals. I'm seeing like Australia, or just Africa. But this is about so they're saying they want you to know to move beyond your ancestral patterns. So like I was just saying before about how it's been kind of correlating with me, with looking at my patterns, the things that I've been, you know, that I've had happen, and they play out differently, but they play out kind of the same in other people. And this is really about you moving past these patterns, these old programmings that's not something that you have accumulated, but they are also accumulated within your bloodline. This is about healing your bloodline, seeking harmony and balance within that, and understanding the underlying core issues on your own bloodline and family. And why is it always a situation with partnerships and love? Maybe you even had dynamics and situations with family that weren't always good, or where people wasn't always supportive of you, or they just didn't show love, or maybe you had narcissistic family members, or maybe you just didn't have a real good connection with people in your family. You always felt like the different odd person. This is because you are to be the one who's supposed to help heal the bloodline through healing yourself, through these emotions and different partnerships and love connections that tends to be possibly a repeat within your family bloodline. So I'm gonna give you an example. So my bloodline has a big what do you call it? My bloodline has a problem with toxic femininity in my family. The women in my family can be very toxic and could be very mean towards each other, and it's really a programming that's been put in us from before. So it's something that we have to work, that I myself work through my own experiences, by doing and teaching my children a different way, and not doing things the way they do things, by doing things that I feel is the right way for me and my children, so that they don't or I don't repeat the same patterns they did. So they want you to know to move beyond your ancestral patterns, these limitations. I'm gonna read the book. I think I'm gonna read the book on that one, because I have, let me see, let me read, because I feel like that's important for you. I feel like it's very, very important for you. Very important. Okay, sorry. Okay, Elder. So these are, you have very ancient ancestors right now with you. And you know what? I'm getting a very much of a call. See, I didn't do this for group 1, but this is the I'm gonna use this deck. And this is Spirits of the North deck, and I will be leaving a link to the reader. Well, I'll be leaving a link to her channel, because she her name is Dawn and Dreams, and she created this deck herself, and they're very much based in African based practices and just beliefs, and just, you know, things dealing with the black community, or black and brown communities. So I think I'm going to read this, and I'm going to also pull something extra for you, because this card came out, and this is really talking about the ancestral patterns that needs to be addressed right now for you. So this is one of the sacred ones. So you have sacred ancestors. You have sacred people in your bloodline that want you to help. They're looking to you to actually break the chains that has held them all back. You know, you're the one to finally break free through your own healing, through your own just up leveling and wanting to do better and be better for yourself. So the elder, I'm trying to find it. Here you go. So the message for the elder: move beyond your limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. I say that. Know the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetic behavioral patterns. So maybe you've had bad relationships with people, and they always tend to be the same pattern over and over and over and over again. It's because it's an ancestral pattern, a karma that you need to work through and recognize, so you can heal it forever. And it's gonna take patience. It's not something that you're gonna just get through. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's something that you have to really work through to get out of this energy right here in Scorpio. And Scorpio is a transformative sign, so transforming, mutating this energy into something more positive, more light, more love. So it says here, the Aboriginal people, which I was saying before, Aboriginal, it could be any type of Aboriginals, the ones from Australia, any indigenous people that were connected to nature, Africa, Europe, out in Australia, other places of the world. Anything that feels like it's more traditional to the ways and the rhythm of Earth is your ancestry. So the Aboriginals are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. The hunter-gatherer culture and the ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and based with Earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that they will help you heal and adapt to whatever changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should be, which should be more happiness. So the elder is the ancestor who comes with the message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go through the physical, and therefore he represents the power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that he has the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have expectations of success, which is with this situation, what I got, this project or something, or a situation, a relationship that didn't work out, Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. He represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it is an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond your limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. That's right. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. Ashe. So that was a message come straight from your ancestry. They want you to know that they see the hardships it is right now dealing within the bloodline that you're dealing with right now. But you were sent here and you were born to help transmute. And like I said, with the Scorpio, that is the sign of transformation. And then with Mars, it's that fire energy. So it's something that you know, are very much capable of doing. And this is all about your partnerships, love, relationships, even with your family members. So we're going to get more information on what do your ancestors, what else do your ancestors want you to know. Okay, someone came out. The arranged marriage. Soul connection, commitment, a marriage based on your soul, mission, and union. So as with this situation, this is really kind of crazy how this all is relationship stuff. I don't know, some of you may be married, or some of you may be having a divorce, and this is all about finding that divine connection with someone who is based within your soul mission. You guys have like minds and like hearts, almost like the twin flame journey in relationship, because that's what these two people are. You know, yeah, so it's like something that, and when sometimes even certain relationships, they are all, even relationships with our family, are all orchestrated to help us, you know, understand our own connection and divinity to ourselves. And these could be soul ties, soul connections, and that's how we end up in the family that we have. But for some of you, but this is also definitely about you know, you receiving or gaining after this healing, walking into a more soul committed connection that is more based in marriage and on the same principles that you are moving into as far as your path. Yeah. Sales and foundation, home, and being secure and stable, you know. So yeah, it's gonna bring more stability and balance when you work through these energies. Okay, so that was, that's really amazing how it came out with that. Yeah. So we're gonna ask one more questions. So how can you connect to your guys, right? How can you connect? So we're gonna use the Megatron's deck. So how can you do hold on, sorry. Be the beacon of light. Be the one who makes the changes within your family through your own choice of action and movement. Right? So how can group 2 connect to their spirit guides? How can group 2 connect to their spirit guides? Okay. Letting go. Letting go. So you got the number 4. So they are currently with you. You may be seeing 444, 222. Definitely you may be seeing those numbers. Number 4, I've been seeing number 4 a lot. So this is a time of letting go of what isn't serving you, especially it's saying with this move beyond the ancestral patterns. So paying attention to the different patterns that's been coming up, or the things that keep repeating over and over again, is for you to look at and for you to heal. And once you finally do this healing, that is required for you to create that love that you wish to attract to yourself, whether that's a twin flame relationship or a relationship that is someone that is more compatible compatible on your level, spiritually, physically, emotionally, in every way. You have to work through these ancestral barriers and patterns that are holding you back. I want to see what else you need to surrender, because I'm going to use the surrender deck real quick. I'm being guided to say that to you. I will also, yeah, it's a time release. And it's, so what does group 2 need to release? It's a jumper. Oof. Surrender non-action. So this thing right here, is this the energy of being stuck and not act? Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you, as with this thing. So you're really probably trying to manifest a good relationship, or you're trying to get out of one so you can create this relationship, but you have to do the work. You have to. And you have to release and the other here, it has surrender the desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goal, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And that goes right back into what I was talking about with law of attraction. And when it comes down, you want something too much on the situation, or too much thinking about the situation, where the energy won't be there for it to manifest. And I saw with the manifestation card that came out in tarot. Yeah, so it's really is about that, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. So I want to see who your spirit guide is. You have some very old ancestry. I would recommend whoever is in group 2, if you haven't already, to get a ancestry DNA test. I'm pretty sure, and get one that's more extensive. I mean, the other ones are kind of like, you know, but if you feel like you're African American, get the African American ancestry, because they give way more detail than 23andMe. I've gotten a 23andMe, but I wish I would have gotten the other one, African ancestry. I'm going to be putting money into that one to do that one as well, but I already know a lot of my ancestry it's been getting revealed to me. But you may find out that you have indigenous heritage, you may have Native American heritage, or any type of Aboriginal heritage. All right, we're gonna. So I just saw these 2 cards, but I didn't get to ask none yet. So we're gonna. Sorry. So who is group 2 spirit guide, or the energy that is around the entity that's helping them right now? Who is group 2 spirit guide, or the energy around the being that's helping them right now? Oh, we got Isis. So some of you, magic of manifestation. Your dreams and visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. And this is with the patience card. So we have Isis coming through twice. Well, kind of in group 1. You may have because it's kind of similar to group 1 a little bit too, but a little different. The only difference is the actual Isis card came out, but Mother Mary is also connected with the goddess Isis, because the goddess Isis has 1,000 names. But you may have connection with wow, you have a connection with the goddess Isis. So you may have had a past life where you feel connected to the Egypt, or you feel like you was connected to the old ways of African Kemetic practices. You may even feel very connected to Egyptian mythology or anything esoteric. You may have a connection with her. So the goddess Isis is also known as the god. I'm gonna read a little bit about her in the book. But the goddess Isis has been coming through for me too, and I realized, when I'm just gonna say my own experience with this, seeing her come up, it's really as I did more research, I've actually found out I've had a past life with this goddess. I've worked with her in past lives in Egypt, and she's coming through for a lot of people who are waking up to these truths and these things about themselves that has everything to do with their heritage. And she's coming through. Maybe you already working with her, maybe you feel a connection with her, maybe you have a pull towards her, but she's one of your guides helping you right now with this manifestation. Because if you don't know the story of Isis, she brought her lover back from the dead, and she conceived a child. That's how powerful she is. She was so well known and so popular. She had temples in Europe and in France, you know. She had, and they had, of course, they buried these things, and they put other stuff on top of it to make it look like, oh, but they were very much hijacking Egyptian Kemetic practices and then morphing it into their own thing. So she's also the mother of Horus, which is also a correlation with the story of Jesus, because Jesus and Mary, she's almost like the Mary, and Horus is like the Jesus. So it's like the same theme, but it's just worded differently, and you know, they ain't giving props the way it came from. But she's the one who's helping you right now with this manifestation. Maybe trying to manifest a twin flame or somebody, or just release old relationships and baggages so you can create a real healthy, stable relationship. Yeah, this is about relationships. I really don't do relationship readings, but this is all about relationships or partnerships or any type of relationship in your life. It could be friends, the type of friends you attracted, the type of people you dated, the type of things you know dealt with in a relationship that continue to happen. These are things that you need to pay attention to moving into the end of the year, so that way you can kind of work through these patterns and release them forever, and finally have that relationship with stability and that equally yoked person that you know is already ordained for you, is already orchestrated, they already there for you. It's in your destiny to be with this person. I don't know who this person is, but they will come when the time is divine, you know. But I think I want to read a little bit about the goddess Isis, because she's I would recommend you get the Isis deck if you feel called to, because that deck, I'm gonna show you the deck. What's the deck at? Goodness gracious, where did I put it? All right, I don't feel like getting up, it's too much. But the Isis deck, the goddess Isis deck, you should definitely try to get, because she helps with those who's already been initiated, people who's already done these things, and they just being reminded, you know, of their manifestation. She also is a goddess of manifestation and magic and mysticism. I don't like that they didn't put the right color, you know, because she was brown. But let's keep moving. All right, so we're gonna look at Isis real quick, and I'm just gonna read something really quickly, so that way you can have a little bit more insight. We can move on. Come on, dang it. Oh, 52. Okay. So it's telling you to stay focused and also have patience. So Isis is a strong, smart, focused Egyptian winged goddess. According to the legend, she was able to move from darkness to light between the underworlds, heaven and earth. For that reason, whenever she comes to us, she will help us move from hell. Excuse me. She will help us move from the hell of our own fears into heaven of our own love. She was also able to revive her lover Osiris from the dead, and this powerful story shows how she can help us revive an aspect of our life or a dream that we may have killed off with the fear of lack self-belief. With her magical abilities, Isis will guide us to bring our dreams into reality. That's right. And I think you just want a real good relationship, or just healthy partnerships in general, family relationships, friends, you know, just good, healthy ones for you. Maybe you've been dealing with so much negativity when in the realm of relationships, you almost gave up. You gotta let that go. And you gotta take the action to do the healing work that needs to take place. You are moving into a space where your dreams and reality is becoming your outward reality. This is extremely powerful time. It's vital to keep focused on the highest good of all. You no longer want to relive your own history or feel unsupported. Acknowledge where you once were and how you have changed that situation around, and is a powerful focus of gratitude that will align you with universal abundance. Discipline and commitment, see right here again, commitment, are important now. Commitment to your own healing, commitment to release, commitment to action. It says, well, oh, I'm sorry. I actually read that wrong. I meant to say it is a time to surrender to non-action, or even just putting in the action of healing. So you need to be still to release and let go, and that's going to take time. It's telling you to focus on your own power and let others come to you. So discipline and commitment is important now. Consider what you are moving. So consider that you are moving towards, you are moving between worlds when you daydream or create visions and bring life-enhancing ideas into reality. Magic is manifesting all around you. This is exciting. So this is exciting for you, because this is like really kind of telling you right here, like, once you let go of these restrictions and feelings and stuff like that, you will be walking into more healthier relationships, more healthier connections. You will find your soul family, people that you resonate with on a spiritual level, and just have that connection. But yeah, this is basically what it is. So okay, so we're gonna look at what is the advice from Spirit. So I think I'm going to, what is the advice for you? I'm going to use the Earth Magic deck. So what is the advice for group 2 to walk away with from this reading moving into 2021? Same thing, solitude, the non-action, the release, the letting go. This innocence, this came out for group 1, so you might resonate with group 1 too. So you might want to read that, watch that one as well. But the innocence, so the solitude, this is I'm telling you, this is really the same theme right now, because it was like we're moving into the new year, and we need to reflect on our year, and we need to reflect on all the healing that needs to take place, all the things that situation that may have transpired that may have caused issues between you and someone else or other people. And these are things that highlights you need to pay attention to. And it's a time for solitude. This is the winter solstice. Time to be alone, to see your own beauty, and to recognize the innocence within you again. And just having that childlike innocence where you're looking at things from more of a higher perspective and more of a childlike innocence, and seeing life again as beautiful and as you know, as just a place that anything can happen again as a child would. So this is a time for you to get back to this, so that way you can manifest. And like I said, maybe working with Isis, you may have had past lives with her, so you may want to also look into maybe a past life regression reading or past life regression session with an actual hypnotherapist to help you know your past lives. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So that's it with group 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And if you are looking for a personal reading, please contact me in the description box below with the email. And if you wish to donate, all that information is in the description box below as well. Thank you so much, and please let me know in the comment section if this reading resonated or helped you any type of way. As I said, I don't usually read tarot, but it's been really they've been getting on me about trying to start doing it. So I'm gonna do my best. Excuse me. I'm gonna do my best to read them as best I can. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoy that. Okay. So thank you so much for being here, and see you later. Bye bye. Group 3. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm gonna do my little disclaimer. These readings are completely general, and if you and tarot should not, or any type of instrument that is any type of spiritual tool should not be used to as to dictate your life, but to help you awaken to what you already know, and to just help you give it a little guidance along the way, not to fully base your decisions completely off, but it's also to help you to already know to help you remember to what you already know. Okay. And if you would like to book a reading with me, you can reach me in the description box below. You can reach my email, and we'll be able to set up something from there. Okay. All right, so we have 3, creativity, and this is the solar plexus chakra, and this is where we get our confidence, our creativity. It's where things come through and manifest. So, and it's the number 3. So the number 3 is also about the ascended masters. Let's see something real quick. Is there anything else real quick? Hold on, let me see. So when you see this card, okay, when you see this card indicates a need to reconnect with your creativity side, to improve your qualities of life and align yourself with source. By drawing this card, it's being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life in order to partake in a lighthearted endeavors that are stimulating and fun. Yes, because yellow is, when I look at yellow, I see sunshine, sunflowers, happiness, just all around fun, sun energy. That's what I feel. Important, playful creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. This is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavor that lifts your spirits and makes you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, or painting, or writing, or cooking, or jewelry making, or decorating, sewing, photography, landscaping, dancing, or designing. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it brings you joy. Through playful creative expressions, you can heal disharmony in your body and disharmony in your life. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. The cycle that encourages you to express yourself creatively. It is not a time to use your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. For a rediscovery of that creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic of your life. And it's crazy because the theme has been about childhood, so I don't know, this is really, the theme is really about us tapping back into our childlike innocence, because this year has been a heavy year where a lot of us have kind of like, you know, started looking at everything like meh, a little bit, or more like, excuse me, I got a lot of gas, sorry. We looking at a lot of things that's going on around us as if it's like, you know, it's it's not, you know, this year hasn't been easy for nobody. You know, this year has been the most taxing on everyone. I mean, everybody been saying this is the year of the devil, but I don't think so. I think it's the year of mass awakening, the year of people seeing things for what they were, 2020 vision. And it really did play out that way. You know, the year 2020 vision was very much what it was. People started seeing the truth about the government, the truth about their politicians, the truth about how nasty and ugly the certain things within the collective is not for the highest good of all. You know, they started to see that. And I see us going to a different direction, especially when us moving into the age of Aquarius, where people are going to learn more about themselves. But for you, this is more about your creativity and you tapping into a artistic side. You may be my artistic pile. You may be the pile that are the creatives, the musicians, the creative people in the world, the ones who make life just so beautiful because you guys are just so creative. Maybe you've taken a break from your creativity, or you have a blockage or a writer's block or something where you are kind of just stuck a little bit. You are being encouraged to tap into that energy. Your sacral chakra needs healing and balancing at this time. Not sacral chakra. Well, maybe it might be your sacral chakra too, but it might be your solar plex chakra may need healing at this time, and you would benefit from some meditation tones that resonate with the sacral chakra. Okay. So we're gonna ask the questions. So I'm gonna ask the tarot, what issue is your spiritual team, your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are helping you with at this time? And as I said before, my other pals, I don't usually use tarot on my channel, but I've been guided to start using them. I'm just at this point in time, I'm definitely more into oracle, but it's been prevalent to me to kind of bring tarot in. So be patient with me. I may sometimes refer to some of my notes, and I'm just gonna go with my intuition, and I'm going to ask for clarification with my oracle cards. Okay. What is the issue that group 3 spirit guides are helping them with right now? Spirit. King of coins. Might be an earth sign. Might have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your chart. Maybe some Aquarius energy as well. Some earth energy. Definitely a lot of earth energy. So maybe it's something to do with might have something to do with your creativity and you holding too tightly to the outcome of where that takes you, and instead of just letting it flow. Okay. Oh, that wanted to pop out right away. The Knight of Wands. That came out in the bottom was the 2 of coins. So balancing. You need to balance. You've been in limbo about something. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, and they all in reverse. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. So a lot of fire energy, as I saw the sun before. So you might have, you might be a Leo, Sagittarius, or what's the other fire sign? Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Aries energy, big time. So with the Knight of Wands, I'm trying to see. So the Knight of Wands is, you know, a person that's impulsive a little bit, headstrong, fiery, quick, maybe even quick-tempered. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands pursues their passions with tremendous amount of energy, and what this in reverses is telling me that you haven't been maybe as active within your creativity, and it's causing an imbalance within your home or your place. Like, you just haven't been in balance. And I just saw the Two of Pentacles. So you may have one of those mindsets where you may get an idea and then you rush to do it, but then you get it. It's like you have like it's hard for you to concentrate on one thing at a time, and you've been kind of scattered with this. And it's causing you disruption within your home or within your space. So Scorpio, they have Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. It's also giving me the feeling of you trying to control too much instead of letting your creativity flow. You're being more like maybe a perfectionist. And you should kind of trust your creativity, especially if it's something that you already completed but you're highly critical of. A lot of fire energy here, but you also, I did see some earth energy, so you might have both in your chart, or this might be we also have Venus and Aries here. So, you know, Venus is all about love, pleasure, and fun, and just all those things. But this is just telling me you may be all right, so I'm just gonna probably try to move on and try to see if I can use the oracle cards to get more insight. Maybe this situation is a form of what do you call it? I don't know what the heck it is. Maybe this is a form of income for you, and this is why you're stressing over it. Okay, let me see if I can get some more insights. What is the issue we're helping group 3 with right now? The Holy Spirit. Grace. Yeah. Let me get one more card. So you are really, they're trying to help you find you see with this card here with Grace and the Holy Spirit, your work or whatever it is that you do that is creative is very much guided by the higher realms of God, the holiest, the Holy Spirit. And I feel like this is a message for you to kind of not be so harsh and judgmental over your projects or things that you are endeavoring in, but you need to indulge into your creativity. You've been having a lot of back and forth. I feel like this is more like with yourself. This could be with another person, but this is something that's going to require you to go within and really go within and see and examine the different areas that's holding you back from expressing your creativity at this time, whatever that blockage may be. You may be having this bickering or fighting, inner fighting or struggle, and they want you to kind of find grace in the situation. Take a risk on yourself and your creative endeavors. If you are a person who has yet to kind of like show people what you can do, this is a time for you to show people what you can do. Show people your talents and gifts. Because we have risk at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that may be risky, but at the end of the day, you should take full. You should move forward with whatever creative endeavor or idea that you have. Maybe you having these thoughts where you don't know if these things are going to be lucrative or not. But these things are guided by the Holy Spirit, by Source, God. This is ordained for you to do, and you will be completely well taken care of. Right now, with this in reverse a little bit, this is telling me like you're kind of having. You don't know how this is going to affect your home. You know, if this is going to be something that's going to help you, you know, let go of this judgmental thing with your own projects. Just let whatever comes through come through. Okay, so we're going to ask what your spirit guides want you to know at this time. So we're going to ask your spirit guides, what do they want you to know at this time? Let me try it. Sorry, I can't see like that. Okay. What does the angels, ancestors, and guides, the highest light, wish, want group? What do they want them to know at this time? What do they wish for them to know at this time? What do they wish for them to know at this time? Arrow. It says here to surround yourself with protective energy. Okay, it's the arrow. And then we have the druid, hold the space. So you need to hold the space in order for you to reconnect and indulge into your creativity. You have to set the intention to do something that makes you happy, and it makes you feel light with joy. You might be even seeing a particular bird or something out in nature that is repetitive, that may be in correlation with what's happening right now with these cards. With the arrow, I'm probably going to read it. It's time for you to protect yourself spiritually, but also surround yourself with the white light, as well as hold space for creation, so that way you can create the life in which you wish. And I feel like when I look at these cards, this reading is a little different. You may have a connection with crystals. You may even identify as a crystal soul. You also may have a heritage that is of druid connections. You may have definitely big connections with Mother Gaia. So you have an ancient druid ancestor or guide coming through. But they want you to hold the space. So I'm going to read what the book says, because I feel like this is more messages on it. The arrow. These are like so these are like warrior symbols, and then with this fire energy, it's like you're battling something, and with this conflict and energy, that's more like, I feel like it's more inward, but it's causing you to have to take a look at what is stopping you from the creative sparks and ideas that you want to implement. So it says here, surround yourself with positive people and experience environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels and guides and ancestors. This is for arrow. and ancestors to bring you protection. Arrows have long been paved a symbol of protection, as many native people would use the bow and arrow as a weapon of defense. When an arrow appears in a meditation, dream, or oracle reading, it is a sign you need to protect yourself and what is important to you. So your ideas, your dreams, your creative endeavors, you know, maybe not let everybody know about them, but at the same time, when they come, when you're ready to release them into the world. Don't hold yourself back or be judgmental about your own creations or be a perfectionist. God gave you this gift for a reason. Don't be so overly critical of yourself. But this is a time for you. You need to be asking your guides for protection at this time. You need to be, they want you to work on more protecting your energy and your light so that you don't get influenced or bombarded by other people's energies, especially if you're an empath or a person who picks up on other people's energies, or you're a starseed or a light worker or a healer. You have to protect your energy and your creations and the things that you hold dear. Definitely. So it says arrow, if it shows up in the oracle reading, there's a sign you need to protect yourself and what's important to you, because not everyone has the same intentions as you do. This doesn't mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices and actions, and this could affect you. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration. Okay, so maybe there's a situation, maybe there's somebody within the situation that you're conflicting with, and it has something to do with your home and this creative idea that you wish to, maybe you're trying to quit your job to start this creative idea or something, and maybe it's causing a little bit of disturbance in your home or with your significant other, is causing arguments and stuff like that. But the Holy Spirit is telling you to do what is being guided in your heart to do, because it is ordained and it is blessed and it will be lucrative in time. Okay. There are energies around you that could lower. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration. So this probably could get you in this whole energy right here. It's important you become aware of them and aren't brought down by them. And this is where it comes down to understanding if you're an empath or not, and if you pick up on other people's energies. If you do, you need to learn how to protect your energy and learn the different ways of protection, spiritual protection. If you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is clear, or as it seems, or trust your intuition, there are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals, or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or to step out of the situation to assess what is going on to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. And this is what this is talking about. Hold the space. Hold the space and the protection. Yeah, it's very important for you. And the druid is a sacred one. So it's a sacred ancestor or a sacred guide of yours that's helping you. So it says here, hold things together and don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong in knowing you are where you're supposed to be. The druids were the ancient ones of British Isles. So like I said, you might have ancestry of British descent or just some type of European descent of old. Or you may even, I even got Norse. You may even connect to Norse mythology, Odin, and those different deities. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of British Isles. They had deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills and storytelling and poetry and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or to have a sense of anxiety about what's unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perception and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots and yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. Ashe. Very powerful stuff there. So that's what they want you to know. That's what they want you to know right now. Okay, so we're gonna see how can you connect to your spirit guides. So we're gonna see how can you connect to your spirit guides. How can you connect to your spirit guides? How can group 3 connect to the spirit guides, angels, and ancestors? How can they connect to their spirit guides, angels, and ancestors? How can they connect to their spirit guides, angels, and ancestors? How can group 3 connect to their spirit guides, angels, and ancestors? How can I connect? Okay. Sorry about that. So these 3 cards came out, and this card has been coming up for all of the decks. They've been coming out for all of the decks, in different decks actually, but this is the 3rd reading where this card come out, and it really makes sense. When we're moving into 2021, we have to all get back to a place of being connected to our childlike innocence, because 2021 put a toll on a lot of us. It had a lot of us just start doubting everything because it's how crazy everything was. People started losing hope, especially in our government, everything. Everybody was losing hope in everything. So it's time for us to get back to a place of knowing, and not just that, being connected to our inner child, that childlike innocence that opens us up to all the possibility that the universe has for us. And with this inner child, I'm gonna read it. Some people might even be pregnant. A lot of people might be pregnant because 2021 had a lot of people get pregnant, including me. It says you hear me. So you hear me when you are most connected to your childlike innocence and within your creativity. So it's also here karma, untying the knots and the things that are a karmic lesson. Maybe this is a karmic lesson for you, so that you can be a beacon to shine your light through your work. And it's the number, master number 44. So that's also the number of our angelic team or our spirit guides being with us and giving us the guidance in which we need. So you may be seeing angel number 444 or 44, or you might be seeing angel number 333, which is also associated with the ascendant masters, but also a lot of other energies as well. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the book. I feel like I need to read this one and this one. I already know this one. This one is more about, like I said, being the light that shines, because you are a light worker. Your work helps to balance out the energies here on earth. You may even be identified as a light worker, or you might identify as a starseed, or someone who is part of the army of light. This is a time of where you should not be in the energy of doubtfulness or anything of your work, or even being overcritical of yourself. This is a time where you need to indulge into your creative side, because your creativity is being guided by the Holy Spirit, by God, source, energy. but you need to learn how to protect your energy. You may be an empath and aren't practicing proper spiritual protection, and maybe this is what got you all out of whack. It's because you have too many different energies on you right now that needs to be released. Okay, so let me read. These things can impact us. People who are like light work and stuff. This type of energy can affect us if it's untreated and we don't take the proper precautions to rid ourselves of energies that's not ours. So you may be one of those people who get in the crowds and, you know, be drained when they're around people too long. You know, maybe an introvert or something like that. Like me. So you definitely are one of those people. So let me hear what the inner child with Archangel Metatron has to say. And again, this is the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. Very good, very good oracle and cards, and it has a very extensive book, and it's really good. I feel like it captures the essence of Archangel Metatron. But it says here, stop for a moment. Someone is calling you and but you have drowned out their cries for long enough. This is the voice of your inner child, often ignored and sometimes unknown, neglected, and pushed aside. Maybe you don't recognize their voice, or maybe it's familiar but haven't had time to fully listen to it lately. Your child lives within you, a presence that is like a hologram that is imprinted within every experience, thought, belief, and desire from your childhood. And this is the karma here. So this is like coming here to deal with some heavy karma and transmuting it and being the beacon of light through your creativity. So you may even be a creative where you may have a YouTube channel. You may even be an artist. You may be a musician. You may be any type of content creator, whether that's on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Doesn't matter. You're here to work through some real ancestral karma and be the beacon of light that transmute this negative energy that's within your bloodline, but within others as well. When it comes down to touching people, whatever your creative endeavor is. So all the times you laughed, all the times you cried, everything in between, the times you sang freely, and the times you felt unheard, he or she sits within your heart. Is your door to them closed or open? Today, you are asked to open that door and allow your inner child to come forward at an age and time when you wish to reveal themselves to you. It is safe to do so. What age are you taken back to? How do they look today? They may be a crawling infant looking for nurture, the expectant absent ready for adolescent, the expectant adolescent ready for adventure, the abandoned fearful 5-year-old, or happy 9-year-old who loved life and embraces every moment. Metatron was with them then, and just as he's here with you now. Maybe you sensed angels in childhood, but weren't allowed to fully embrace them. You may have misunderstood and have been afraid of their light, but they were always there to help, not hinder, just as they are now. Allow Metatron to reveal the glory and beauty of his kingdom for your kid. Allow Megatron to reveal the glory and beauty of his kingdom for your child to see with new eyes, and the love that is now here for them. As your child comes forward, allow them to be wrapped in Megatron's rainbow wings, bringing healing, comfort, and support to whatever is needed. You are encouraged to meditate, speak aloud, write down any feelings that arise from connecting to your inner child. So getting a journal, writing about your inner child, things that came up that traumatized you maybe, or things that you just need to work through. What do they say? How do they feel? What do they need from you? Look into the kind, loving eyes of Archangel Metatron and see and feel how he's understanding everything and acknowledges all that you have been through and offers a new beginning now for your life and you. You are precious. You are a precious soul and a unique being, and you do matter. As a child, you were put here on earth to laugh, play, and learn and explore. If this didn't happen, you can begin again. It may seem difficult at first to play or feel free, but you can do it. Tune into what your child wants to do today. Bake a cake, go cycling, ice cream, get some ice cream. Get creative, as we said here. They will tell you if you listen. Today, you can heal from the past and learn to live happily in the present and look forward to the next phase of life healed while intact. Adult and inner child together, reunited, happy, and belong to each other, finally free. Okay. And number 36 adds up to the number 9. So this is this is coming to you're coming to an end of a cycle. And then with this 82 or 28, it reduces down to the number 1. So after this ending, a new beginning, and with this 444 energy is being very much guided into your purpose and light and of this world. I want to see what 28 says real quick. I feel like it'll be important for you. Drawing this card implies that drawing this card implies that what you inquire about is linked to a karmic energy, which may be why things are practically challenging right now. We are all at times now where karma is being worked through faster than before. Also, some karmic contracts are ending, but need to be finished with good grace. Each aspect of karma needs to be respected, worked through till its end, and God alone decides when it's done. You are reminded that everything in life has consequence. The good deeds you do are returned to you tenfold if done with a loving heart. And likewise, any action that caused pain or detriment or to another also comes back to you, this time as a debt to be repaid. There is no escaping the law of karma. Whether you're rich or poor, or whether you're born in the world, all are treated equal. That goes around, comes around. It may be that you are facing difficulties in life right now with someone or something. Karmic contracts are placed out every day and played out every day. However, the wise ones guided by Megatron knows when to recognize such connections and also understand the meaning and higher learning behind any given karmic contract you are working through. Lessons such as compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, and patience, and humility may be being asked of you now. Are you the one being asked to repay? In this case, the lessons may continue until the teaching has completed and balance has restored at soul level. Or you are one receiving karmic blessings. This too can be helped to accept if someone has closed their hearts to receive such gifts, not realizing it may be a result of many lifetimes of service to the light, and this is what you now have earned, so enjoy it. The endless knot depicted in the image on this card shows how to how we get tied up in past life situations. In this incarnation, how walking a symbolic labyrinth is our own minds bringing us peace. There is no escaping ourselves. What we have done, who we have been, and how we are now, all aspects play a part in helping us to learn and grow and understand towards members of our soul group and ourselves. The karma knot is against Megatron's indigo galactic backdrop. Helps us remember that our behavior, actions, and deeds in every moment are important. They define not just our present experience, but our future life. Be reminded at all times so you reap a good tomorrow. Using this symbol while calling in Archangel Megatron's energy can also be used to request karmic release, where debt feels paid or have been worked on by yourself. You cannot request it for another. This request will only be granted if earned. However, focusing on a symbol of light gifted by Megatron also helps you gain understanding, insight, and guidance when regarding to any karmic situation. Ask for any knot of twist energy within yourself to be restored with cellulite blue energy. With celestial blue energy to bring healing where it is needed. Just as the knot itself has no beginning and no end, it represents the energy simply transformed from one state of being to another. So how you are going to connect with your guides is through your inner child. When you work through these energies and using a journal or doing things that you love, you are being in alignment and is following the advice of your guides. If you do the things that are in your heart to do, they will become more prevalent for you, as well as working through these untying karma and working through past karma. This is how you will continue to connect to your guides, working on these issues here. This will help you connect more deeply with your ancestors and your galactic team. So that's what I got with this one. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and all right. So we're gonna see who is your spirit guide. Should I use who is your spirit guide? Let's see. Who is Group 3's spirit guide, or what energies of the beings that are helping them at this time? Some of these names I probably won't be able to pronounce, so I'll just show the card. It's gonna be real. Oh. The spirit guide is helping them right now. Joan of Arc. So she's a descendant master. Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Stand strong and focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Oh wow. So you guys, I want to read a little bit about Joan of Arc. And we have someone else, the Lady Venus. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the ancestral realm. So this is with the Holy Spirit. This is confirmation that this information that you will receive is coming from the higher realms. And this is to help you along your path so you can see your own divinity and light and how you shine and make others shift into their own perceptions of who they truly are through whatever work you do. Whatever expression it is. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find this. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who reported to have visited Archangel Michael. So I have Archangel Michael here. So he may be a spirit guide as well as yours. You may feel a connection with Archangel Michael as well. Venus, I would say Aphrodite, or a goddess of love. Somebody may be working with someone, maybe working with their hold on for a second. We're gonna get back to her in a minute. So you got feminine energy around you, very feminine energy. So a feminine guide is a guide that's definitely maybe feminine. You may even have Venus. Maybe you might have a Taurus or a Libra sign, or you might have that in your chart somewhere, because Taurus and Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. We shall see. Hold on. So basically, she was visited by Archangel Michael and other saints who gave her information on how she could help Charles the seventh, I think. He saved France from the English dimension. No, I'm sorry. Save England from, but basically save England. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. Wow. These days, she is extremely loving guide to those who want to stand up against all odds. She also helps many light workers overcome their fear of persecution. So maybe whatever, like I said, with this judgment, somebody may be judging you for your lifestyle or the new different creative ways in which you wish to, be. Like I said, you may be someone who feels very connected with the conscious community and is maybe doing something that your family or people close to you that don't really agree with. The advice is don't even pay no attention to those people, okay? So it says here, you are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission. And you may be a starseed. So I'm gonna say what I said in the first part of the video. If you feel like you are a starseed, you need to get a starseed natal chart reading, okay? And I'm gonna probably leave a description in the box because I just got my own, and it really has activated me into understanding certain truths about myself and my mission that I may have forgotten or I just didn't see, and they really break it down how it's all printed out in my chart on everything. So you should definitely do the same thing. Like, they have a 6 months wait because so many people are being activated into who they truly are, but it's very much worth it, and it will come. It came for me. I waited 6 months for mine, and it was the best thing I ever invested in, and it's the most powerful reading I've ever had. So you may identify as a starseed as well. I just feel like that, and you might need to do a reading and do more research on your natal chart and working more with astrology and understanding it. It's important for starseeds and light workers to really dive deep into astrology. It's the only way we're going to understand a lot of things that's going to happen, and even maybe even predict certain things to happen in our own lives with our own transits. So, but that doesn't mean, so it basically is you may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. And this is maybe your endeavor or whatever. You may not be getting as many subscribers on your YouTube channel, and you feel defeated, or you may not be getting a lot of customers when it comes down to your business, your creative business, whatever it is. Do not let that stop you. You keep going. You keep going. You may feel as if you are in a battlefield. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. But that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you if you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, prove to yourself. This is what the criticism I was picking up on earlier, with the overly criticism and judgment towards your own work. You need to stop. And I know how hard that is, because I could do the same thing. So just take it one day at a time. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself and know that the angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being honest, the honest soul that you are. Ashe. So that's basically, that's beautiful. This is what your spirit guides are saying right now. Joan of Arc, Ascended Master, and Lady Venus. So basically, Lady Venus is the twin flame of Senet Kumara. I don't know how to say it. And is said to reside in the astral realm surrounding the planet Venus. The light beings of Venus, and it's a master number 66, so you might be saying 666, known as the Venusians, I don't know how to say it, are now coming to light workers on Earth to help them with the connection to understand. That's what I was saying about the star seeds. You may be one. You definitely may be one. And the way you can know that you are a star seed is you look at your chart and see if you have a grand trine. If you have any type of grand trine in any of the elements, fire, water, or earth, then you definitely are a star seed. That's one of the markings of a star seed. But the only way you can get that done is through a professional who is able to pinpoint those markings, those star seed markings in your natal chart, so it can tell you more about who you are and why you're here. It's really, really imperative. I implore all star seeds, indigos, light workers to do that reading. And the person who actually was the one who referred was the channel Conscious Evolution. I love her channel, and I recommend everybody check it out because she does so much. She just does such great work, and I think you should definitely check her out. So basically, she helps us with the connection to understand the capacity and share divine love. Lady Venus is the wonderful keeper of light to call on when you are trying to forge a connection with the heavens, which is also the Holy Spirit, or finding it difficult to understand the signs, the symbols, and guidance that are being sent to you in your physicality or through even your meditation. So this guide is helping you try to understand the signs in which they've been given to you. And this is a feminine energy, and it has it's connected to the Venus energy. So definitely, it says here the connection from heavens and finding it difficult to understand the signs, symbols, and guidance that is being sent to you physically through meditation. She also allows us to connect with or focus our particular energy so we can understand them more. Understand them more. So we can understand them more. If you are studying a spiritual subject at this time, call on Lady Venus to help you. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickering lights, or having the sense of being or visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Whenever this is happening, spend some time in contemplation so that you can ask the universe what you really need to know. The cards also represent downloads of information being received by your mind. Know that the universe sees you as capable of holding soul-centered information that will help you and others reach a new level of understanding. Yes, and I'm telling you, I implore you to get that reading. I'm gonna put the links in my description so that way you can check it out and maybe see the prices if it's for you. The price was like $88 for it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it was the best reading I've ever had. I've had natal chart readings, but I never had a starseed origin reading, and wow, it blew my mind, all the information and just the resources. So I think being a lot of us are waking up to who we truly are, it's important that we get this information now so we can move more with a passion and a more of a focus into our mission here and why we're here, especially if you have connections with the Pleiadians. I feel like you might have connection with the Pleiadians because this is giving me a Pleiadian vibe, but if you do have connection with the Pleiadian, then you also have connections with Atlantis. And Atlantis, when you incarnate here as a starseed and you are associated with the Pleiadian starseed, with this Pleiadian stars, because there are different origins and there are different species of starseeds that have incarnated from previous lives. So if you were part of if you come from the Pleiadian star system, then you definitely have connections with Egypt, and you have connections with Atlantis and crystalline beings. So I really do implore you to definitely get you a reading. Definitely get you a reading done. It's called astrology. It's an astrology reading. I'll put the stuff in them. So this is all going to help you come into who you are, and you know, they just helping you. This energy is feminine. It's helping you with your divine feminine, and your creativity has everything to do with the feminine. So this is why this energy is around you right now. It's trying to help you with expression. Okay, so we're gonna say here, what is the advice? What is the advice for group 3 as they walk away? What is the advice for them to walk away with in this reading, moving into 2021? Love and compassion. Wow. Yeah, having love, self-love, and with this inner child, it's more like, you know, doing the healing work within yourself, working with your heart chakra, and healing your heart chakra. What else? Full moon completion. Okay, so as I said before with the other one, as I was doing the thing and I did the counting, it did make sense for it to be like with the karma and it's ending in the new beginning. The full moon, today is a full moon, the last full moon of the year, so maybe this would be very significant of you to do some writing, some journaling, and but you are moving into you're at the end of a cycle, and you're moving into a completion of this cycle. So as the year comes to a conclusion, as it comes to a conclusion, it's time where you should be you know, wrapping things up for the year and starting to figure out what is it you want to bring in moving into 2021, and being and having more love and compassion for yourself, and being more gentle with yourself in this time, and working through your heart chakra to create. Okay, all right guys, so that is the end, group 3. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please give me a like. It really helps the channel. As well, if you are looking to get a personal reading from me, an angel card reading from me, then you can look at the description box and the information will be down below. And if for those who are new, thank you so much for being here. Please leave me a comment and let me know how this reading impacted you in some type of way. Did it resonate? Did some resonate? I definitely would like to know. And like I said, I usually don't bring tarot in my readings, but they've been really getting on me about it, so I'm gonna do it. I have to. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Gotta do it. All right, guys. So thank you for being here again. God bless you. Bye bye. Hello, group 4. So we have the heart chakra here. So maybe this is really having something to do with your heart space. The number 4 is a number of stability. I'm going to read from the book what this card, why you was drawn to this card, and we're going to go more into the reading from there. Okay, so this card, perseverance. This card indicates a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You are never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability. Since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life, make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you, and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life, and cycles that are encouraging you to persevere through your obstacles and challenges. Call on heavenly assistance when you need it, and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. Affirmation: with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. That is your affirmation, guys. Okay. So we're going to start with the tarot, and we're going to ask what is the issues that your guides are helping you with right now. So for group 4, Spirit, what is the issues that you are helping group 4 with currently? Okay, I guess that came out. 10 of Cups. Oh, not 10 of Cups. That's not 10 of Cups. It's the 9 of Cups. Ooh. So you've been working hard towards something, trying to really create some abundance in your life. And then we got Jupiter here, and this is the green. We have Jupiter, and I think this is Pisces. So you might be a water sign, or you might be an earth sign. I feel that because I see the grapes and the plants, and it still makes me think of just earthy. But you could be, as I said, a water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You also have Jupiter heavy in your chart. So you're trying to, this is about something that you've been working on. Let me look real quick. Oh, as I said, I didn't get to say before, I don't usually use tarot on my channel, but I'm using it because I've been guided to, so I may refer to my notes here and there. Pisces allows you to glimpse deeper into realities and beyond the simple abundance we receive from Jupiter. So this is talking about like good times, more stability, more happiness. You've been really trying to manifest into your life, or having more enjoyment into your life. What's at the bottom of the deck? We got Judgment. Wow. Yeah. So something, yeah, definitely that you've been trying to, so kind of like, yeah, something that you've been really trying to just manifest and just enjoy and have a good time in life. More of abundant life, more stability, more joy. So this is about them. They're helping you with this abundance that you want to come into your life. I feel like this is giving me Taurus energy as well. I don't know. Virgo energy as well. I feel some earth. I don't, it has nothing to do with this card, but I just feel that. So some of you might be earth signs as well. So it's kind of like you, with this perseverance, it's like focusing on, you know, bringing the things that you want into your life and the abundance that you want. So we're going to move on. I guess this is a lot. You're my last but not least. I want to use the cards here. So what is the issue? Exhaustion. So with the perseverance, so maybe you feeling real tired after putting in so much work and you feel like it's not manifesting fast enough for you. Yeah, you feel like something's not manifesting fast enough for you and you're exhausted, and it's the number 2 where you need balance. You're working hard at something, but maybe it might be time for you to allow these things to just come. Even keep going, even it's talking about like having the faith that things will work out even when it may not look that way. But you really are trying to have more abundance in your life. You're trying to reap the rewards of all of the hard work you put in for 2020. The point to your own exhaustion. You're almost feeling like, when is this stuff? When is my ship gonna come in? When am I gonna get? You know. This is what this says. It says your divine helpers are here advising you that while it's essential that you do everything in your power to fulfill your goals, it's equally important to know when to back off and allow the universe to work its magic on your behalf. You've done enough. Allow this beautiful and highly contemplated guides to help in and take over. Your enthusiasm is your gift, but unless it's properly contained, it can undermine your best intentions. Your divine helpers are generally reminding you that just as the plants need to water to grow, too much will drown their ability to blossom. The same principle applies to your efforts. Overdoing is fear in disguise. Do not allow it to keep you in manic mode. Give yourself more breathing space. Trust that your divine helpers are on the job, seeing your success so that you can rest. You need to let go and turn the responsibilities over to others. Just because you just need the rest doesn't mean that they do. Ask your divine helpers for assistance in this, and they know better than you what you need right now. Ease up and let them work their miracles. Their message is rest. So, as I said, I felt like before you've been working hard towards something. And with this Jupiter energy, you might, like I said, you may have it in your chart. You might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you might have Earth, because I see a lot of green too. I just always think about Earth. So I feel some Earth signs, some Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You might have that in your chart. It might be your sun sign, moon sign, or your ascendant. Or it might be somewhere in your chart when it comes down to your emotions, or dealing with your emotions, or dealing with your finances. I feel like too. Maybe I don't know, your 4th house. I keep thinking about 4th house. Yeah, that's what I see right now, guys. So that's what they're basically talking about, what they're helping you with right now, with this workaholicism that you got going on here, this perseverance, which is good. It's a good thing to have it, but at the same time, you can't overdo it, you know? All right, so we're gonna ask what your guys want you to know. So we're gonna ask them what they want you to know right now. We're gonna move in. So, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, what do you want Group 4 to know right now? What do you want Group 4 to know right now? Unleash the wild within. What do they want you to know right now? They want you to trust the high forces. They want you to trust they want you to trust them. They want you to ask them for help. That's what they want. That's what I'm feeling. They want you to ask them for help. They want you to let yourself rest. You've been putting in a lot of work and they're really proud of you. But now it's going to be a time for you to... So what... Spirit, what is it that you want? What do you want them to know? What do you want, group for spirit guides or angels? What do y'all want them to know right now? Shaman. Like I said, trust the high forces. Then I say it, they want you to trust in the unknown. They want you to trust in them. But this shaman that tells me that you have some very, very wise guides, male energy. You may even have ancestry that is Native American. If you're not sure, I would recommend you may be getting an ancestral DNA test. But this is also telling me that maybe you have an interest in shamanic healing, or you may be a healer, or you may... But your guides are definitely along the lines of shaman. And they want you to trust the higher forces. They want you to trust in all that is, because it's always working with you. And they know more than what you... And then you got Father Sky. Wow, you guys got God on your side. Y'all, Father Sky. And this is crazy because Native Americans, they would recognize God the Father, the Father male energy as the Father Sky. You may even be seeing a specific bird, an eagle, maybe an owl, or maybe even a deer you may be seeing often. These are all manifestations or signs from these guides. They want you to know that. You may even have a connection with, I don't know why I keep the Norse, maybe Odin or Thor. I don't know. Those of you who resonate with that. But for some of you, mostly, it's more about God, the Father. So you might even identify as Christian or have had a history of being Christian. But your connection with God is very powerful. And it's saying the same thing. Trust the higher forces. Trust in the unknown. Trust in God that they are going to help you through to create this 9 of Cups, or to help you to the 10 of Cups, so that you can have fulfillment and happiness and a happy life. Trust them. They want you to trust. I want to read what's in the book because I feel like it'll be exceptionally powerful for you. But this is masculine energy coming through for you, these guides. And they're very powerful, old and wise. So you got very wise ancestors. So it says here on the inner, so in the inner planes, all of the shamans, trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you're giving your power away, claim it back. It says, on the inner planes of the shamans of times gone by, helping the human race and understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Many are working as spiritual guides and light workers. And if you identify as a light worker, you definitely need, if you already have it, you are on the right, if you already are into astrology, you are on the right path. If you haven't yet learned or haven't worked with your natal chart, you can easily do that on your own. You just have to know your name, your time, your date of birth, your time of birth, what you get from your original birth certificate, and where you were born. And this will be able to open up your natal chart so you can see your placements. If you don't understand that, then you may want to get a reading from a professional who can break down your natal chart for you and help you understand the little basics of your chart. So when you have your natal chart, you have the blueprint of your life, of you. That's a snapshot of you and when you were born. It's everything to do with why everything is happening. And it makes so much sense once you dive into this information. I'm telling you. So this is God telling you to trust him. This is God telling you to trust that everything's going to work out fine. You need to work on your heart chakra, your heart space. and your divine helpers, or maybe you're making them work hard, and they've been not even making them work hard, but they sitting there waiting for you to help that have them put some work in. Said many working as a spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors, the shaman brings the energy of the shaman guides to you. Shamans believe that when there is a illness or disease, it was because of the person's power has been left behind somewhere, as a negative pattern had installed itself in them. In trance, they would travel to underworld to recall this power and remove the demon. If this card, and this is where I feel like the trance would be like ayahuasca. And ayahuasca ceremonies, if you don't know what that is, I definitely recommend on you doing research on that. Or with these cups here, maybe you already been led to already want to know, or already have known about ayahuasca and want to take ayahuasca. This could be a confirmation for you that that is something along the path of how you can get your power back and put it into some of these things that are holding you back from your truest potential. But as they said, and this I'm gonna keep reading, it says, in trance they would travel to the underworlds to recall their power and remove the demon. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work. Yeah, I don't know if some of you are going on a journey to Peru or to do ayahuasca, but it's gonna be you're gonna have a good outcome if you do. But if you haven't learned about it, definitely learn about ayahuasca, because ayahuasca calls to specific people, and it's just like animals have spirits, so do plants, so do all types of things. They all have spirits connected to them. So ayahuasca calls to specific people. So don't just, if that's what it is you're being drawn to, if that's what you're doing, I don't know who it is. It's probably someone specific, only probably a few, but some who do know about ayahuasca, definitely it's nothing to just be taken at the faint of heart. Okay, those who are drawn to it for a reason. So you need to do some release work with lower energies, or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that is guiding you. So you may not have a connection with your spiritual team, or you may not really know how to. And today we're gonna talk to your spiritual team on how you can connect to them. So don't worry about that. But this is definitely talking about you may not trust in the higher forces. You may have trust issues with understanding signs and symbols of spirit. And it really does play a role in how we go about our spiritual day-to-day. You probably getting a lot of symbols and signs, and you just don't know what it means. So you need to do some release work with lower energies, or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that is guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. So this is almost like a dark night of the soul, or doing shadow work. Shadow work is a must if you're trying to heal specific things about yourself and have more trust in spirit. Shadow work is very important, and that's when you basically dealing with all the traumas and different things that have played a part in your life right now. Look at all my freaking candles going out, because I've been doing these readings for so long. But this is the last one, and you guys are getting it. So this thing, the message is this: there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold, which is right here, the divine helpers. They are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. Same thing, trust. Yo, trust is the biggest thing for you right now. Trust your spiritual team, trust your guides, trust where spirit is leading you, trust that they can help you, and you can move into a place of effortless manifestation if you allow. Okay, so So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from miracles you deserve. Hand over all your concerns to your spiritual team, meaning prayer. Prayer is so important, and is a way we can connect with our guides. And prayer is when they say that prayer can change things, it really can. But you also have to look and listen to the signs of those prayers. They come so subtle that we miss them if we do not pay attention, and we're not, acute to how spirit talks to us or how our guides speak to us. We will miss it. So you have to pay attention, and you have to trust the unknown, because you have a very powerful team here, especially with God here, right here. You have God wanting you to trust in him. Maybe you lost faith, but God is here to tell you, trust in me, and I will take you to places that you ain't never been before. It's saying you deserve these miracles. You deserve this good fortune. You need to believe it too. When you do this, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to connect the situation and come back on top. The shaman card also shows that you are shamanic potential. So like I said before, with the shaman, you have shaman potential. You have maybe shaman blood, or you just you definitely have the ability to transmute energy and to a positive. So you have the shamanic ability or potential to move between realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. And that's why I don't know why I got an ayahuasca. I don't know, because I just see this cup. Or maybe you already did it. I don't know. But you also may have very powerful dreams. Very important that you pay attention to your powerful dreams, because they are guidance from your collective and from your your star collective, but also from your ancestral team. But also I feel like you are getting guidance from your angelic team that way as well, because of the sky and from God source. So that's one, and we're gonna look at Father Sky a little bit. It says here, trust. Father Sky is saying, trust that your fate is unfolding exactly as it needs to. Exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that he is lovingly leading you forward. Father Sky is the name of Father Sky is the name of the Native American and many other indigenous tribes have given to God. So this card represents the universal power of the masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in many times of need and gratitude. Father Sky personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of divine, and possibly a very powerful male or female father figure too. So it might be someone, a family member, a father, maybe a father that may have passed on or who's transitioned, or a grandfather that may have transitioned. They definitely are with you as well, with God. You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, emotion you have is creating a road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what's going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there's a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. And the Father Sky is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this would allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle in the card. Exactly. That's why anytime you see an eagle or a hawk, it's always telling you to see a higher perspective, see a connection to the higher forces in the divine. This card can also appear when there is an opportunity to improve the father connection in your life. So maybe you have had a situation where you have a good relationship with your father, your current father if he's living, or any type of father figure that may have been in your life. You didn't have a good connection with them. You could work on, healing that with the heart chakra. Maybe there's some trauma there, some trauma from your childhood with your father. You may be a male, or you may be a female, it doesn't matter. I see a lot of male masculine energy, so you might just be a guy. Or you just definitely could be a woman who just operates and really is in tune with her divine masculine energy. But specifically, I feel like this is something about, this is a guy who's having a hard time with trusting unforeseen forces and trusting their spiritual team, and they want you to stop. They want you to trust them, because let me tell you something, our guys have so much better of understanding of things than we do, and the best thing we could ever do is trust them in that direction by following what our heart tells us. So this is talking about improving the connection in your life with the father figure. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Okay. So this is what your guys want you to know. They want you to trust. They want you to trust in the divine. They want you to trust in the unknown. So we're gonna go down to, excuse me. How can you connect with your guys? What is the best way you can connect with your guys? For group 4 spirit, how can group 4 connect with their guys, their spiritual team, ancestors? How can they connect with their spiritual team? How can group 4 connect to their spiritual team? I've been doing this for a hot minute, guys. I'm getting a little tired, but I'm going to finish this. And I'm going to upload it as fast as I can. I'm trying not to do too much editing. I was even thinking about starting to try to do some lives streaming. Because this is the fact, I'm tired of editing. Editing takes so much time, and it's just like, it's so tedious, especially with learning new programs that I never learned. So it takes a long time. So thank you everyone for being so patient with your girl here. Okay, so how can group 4... How can group 4 connect to their spiritual team? You need to have balance. Okay. How can they connect to their spiritual? Okay. Okay, so I see the Akashic Records, evolution of review. So review automatically, this has been coming up for almost every freaking deck. Moving into 2021 review. When you start writing in your journal, you are connecting with your guys, because you're connecting to your core, and they'll be right there to help you work through all your problems that you're feeling within yourself. Review, and meaning, see how far you've come. You persevered, you know. You have really put a lot of work into a lot of things. Appreciate how far you've come, and allow your guides to help you with the finishing touches. So the Akashic Records also tells me that with the number 3, 1, that's 12, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So that tells me about the Ascended Masters, and how you have you have had incarnations from the past that were very, very significant, and you might want to maybe look into a past life regression hypnotherapy session. Shoot, I want to get one real soon. But yeah, they're really interesting. Quantum healing hypnotherapy. Dolores Cannon was the one who came up, who was guided to teach this method of hypnotherapy, past life regression hypnotherapy. You can check her out. She's on YouTube as well. She passed away, but her work is everywhere. Just like Abraham Hicks as well. Maybe you need to start watching him as well on manifestation, and how to truly manifest effortlessly without having to apply attachments to your outcomes. Yeah, I want to read this. Let me see if there's anything else, because it's the going within. So what else? How can group 4 connect to their guides? Through the Akashic Records, through your own memories. Ooh. purity and innocence. That came through before. So this is really telling me, like, you guys have to understand that you are and it's number 5. Number 5 plus 1 is 6. So you might be seeing 666 or 333 or 444 or even 222. You might be seeing these numbers or sequences with these vibrational numbers on them. But with this card, this is telling me that you need to see the light and purity that you are connected to. With this wing and this diamond, the diamond is you, and this wing that's covering you at this time, it's like I said before, they right there with you. It's really up to you to really acknowledge the help that's being offered, but they are kind of like protecting you at this time. In order for you to connect with them, you need to see the purity and innocence that is within you, and that means that you need to know your true identity of who you truly are. You are an earth angel and a person that is very much connected to the angelic realms. You may even be a starseed or a light worker or empath, a person who's very highly sensitive and intuitive, and you need to walk into your true power of who you truly are and really connect more to the white light, because you have this connection with these very high elevated beings, especially having God here. You are part of the army of God, and you are an earth angel, and you need to know that about yourself. That's how you connect more to your guides, by knowing who you truly are, and then you begin to trust them more because you start to know who you are. And this is why you need to do the review with the Akash records, the evolution and reviewing of how far you've come through journaling, or even receiving an Akash record reading from someone who is very well trained, and maybe do a lot of research on them before you actually do it. But definitely looking into your Akash records and things that you've done to get to where you are. You are very much connected with the angelic realms, and you really need to know your place of what your mission is and what you came here to do. So you're gonna need trust in higher forces in order for you to truly walk into your full power and potential. Okay, so that's what you need to do in order for you to connect to your guides. So I would definitely recommend some meditation and intention of connection with your guides. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next thing. All right, so we're gonna ask, who are your spirit guides? Who are your spirit guides? Let's see. Who are your spirit guides? So this is Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. So who are group 4 spirit guides, or what energies is helping them at this time? Oh wow, Horus. Wow, the cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Wow, so some of you might have a connection with Kemetic. And we got here Diana, and we got, so you have a guide that is either you are very much connected with the god Horus, or you have a past life, like I said before, with the Akash records. You definitely have, you are an old soul. You have a connection with beings of higher levels, and you need to trust that, because you are very, very much in tune. You just have to trust yourself and trust who you truly are. You have a divine masculine and a divine feminine spirit guide, one that is associated with the moon. But it's just really talking about, they basically are helping you, wanting to help you with this manifestation and this this 10 of cups, I feel like you want to, like, this complete happiness that you truly want. And they're really talking about you focusing your intention. It's talking about, think about what you desire and set your sights high. Set your sights high and expect the best possible outcomes. So that's what it is. Like, don't overexhaust yourself, but just know that you put in a lot of work and watch your intentions come to fruition. You know, so your guys are very high elevated beings. You have Horus, you have Diana. I can read them. I'm gonna read a little bit about them real quick. Hold on. So Horus is the son of Isis. I don't know, somebody in the other deck, one of the other decks, they got Isis, but we got Horus here. So you may have either in a past life, you definitely may have some connections with ancient Egypt in a past life. You may feel some connection with Kemetic practices, or you may have some connection with Greek like deities and goddesses. You may have a connection with them, or Diana. But Horus is also associated with the current story of Jesus. So you may have a connection with both God and Jesus, or you may have a connection with the Kemetic expression and truth of Horus himself. Maybe you even was possibly a priest of Horus in a past life, with this Akashic records I'm seeing, and with this white light. This is telling me you're an old soul, so you've done this many times. This is why you need to trust God and trust your spiritual team, because you have very highly elevated beings helping you here with these issues. So Horus, so you got a masculine and feminine energy helping you right now with manifestation, and helping you with understanding that your thoughts do create your reality. So this is about your manifestation that you're trying to bring forth. I'm almost done, guys. I know y'all probably not even worried about me being. It's only me probably thinking about that. I know people just don't mind it being long. I just my freaking space runs out, and I'll just be like, it cut off a minute ago and I was tight. I was upset. Okay. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god, son of twin flame of the goddess Isis. He is known for his foresight, psychic abilities, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds. Same thing with the shaman. See, that makes sense. And you may even have a high intuition as well, because I see the priest, the male priest, or you very operate in your divine masculine. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind, meditation, and prayers, so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He is known for the ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where he can access light and wisdom and insight. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye, which is this. It's funny that this is right here. Just wanted to point that out, how synchronicity happens. If you're seeing a symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you and how it is influencing you. You are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like a magnet drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. You have a stellar gateway chakra above your head, a vortex of energy that is influenced by your own energy. You can place ideas into this vortex to create what you are seeking. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on your capacity to connect to it and accept it. You have a real opportunity to further that connection now by sending prayers and intentions out into the cosmos. So that's the message from Horus, and we're going to go into Diana. So it says, think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome, right? So Diana, and this is kind of going very well with each other because this is talking about your manifestations. Diana is the Roman moon goddess of the hunt. She is also known as Artemis in Greek mythology. Also Roman and Greek mythology. I knew I was feeling something about. You may have a connection with both, because I know I have a connection with both Greek mythology and Egyptian mythology, and as well as Atlantis. She is often depicted with the wild animals around her, and is associated with the moon. Like I said, you may have a connection with the moon. You also should with this moon okay, so there's a full moon today. It's December 29th. Hopefully I could get this video uploaded by the time before it turns into the new year. I'm just not even gonna edit this thing. I'm just gonna put it out there because it needs to get out. So with this, the moon, you may be very connected with the moon, and you need to pay attention to yourself around the moon and write around moon cycles. Around the moon cycles, see, they're very significant for you. Understanding how your being works with the moon. She is often seen holding a bow and quiver of arrows, which signifies her ability to help us focus on our vision. She also helps us tune into our intuitive side so that we can listen to the wisdom that can guide us towards our goal. In particular, she encourages women to move into their true power and promotes quality for all souls. Move forward with unwavering faith, knowing that the universe is supporting you. Diana is helping you awaken your divine ability to manifest what you deserve. As fear is only a reminder that whatever you are working on or through is an important issue for your growth. Your focus is strong now, and you will particularly powerful on a full moon. Then I say it, today is a full moon. You need to write this full moon moving forward into 2021 and what you're trying to manifest, but also about how far you come, because this will activate you into really realizing who you are and the type of person that you've become, and the type of life that you can manifest. So this full moon is important. This is the last full moon of the year. You should be probably doing maybe some release rituals, or you could just do some writing or scripted writing for your life that you're moving forward with. So definitely do that. Just a review. Diana is helping you awaken your divine ability to manifest what you deserve. Any fear and only a reminder of whatever you are working on or through is an important issue for your growth. Your focus is strong now, and you are particularly powerful at the full moon. You may be aware of a night owl. Then I say you may see an owl or a bird. Some type of bird, and this is the hawk or hawk. You might see a hawk. These are all manifestations of your guides. So pay attention. Even write them down, so you may be aware of night owl tendencies. So like I was saying, around the full moon, you need to pay attention to how you are, because I noticed when I started paying attention to the moon cycles and myself, I realized that my menstrual would come around the moon cycles, or I would have more energy or couldn't sleep well during the full moon. And during the waning moon, I was more relaxed and seemed to be a lot more tired and stuff. But I just started to notice how my body reacts to the moon, and that's something that's very imperative for you as well. So if you finding yourself being more up around this time, it's because you have this connection with the moon, and this moon, the full moon is at the pinnacle of its energy. So it affects people who are sensitive and who are empaths, and who are, you know, who have a very, very important mission as well. So it says messages that you may be missing during the day due to busy schedule. Set some time aside to do deep meditation to receive guidance. So your guides are telling you they want you to meditate more. They want you to review and look at your accomplishments, how far you've come. In order for you to connect to them, you need to see your own, the own greatness of who you truly are, your true identity of who you truly are, because this will help you connect to them more, because you will know who you are now. And these are the energies that are influencing this right now with this manifestation that you're trying to bring in. So let's go on. I didn't spend mad time. So we're going to go into the last one, which is the advice. Here's the advice. Okay, we're going to go to the advice. I'm going to use the Earth Magic deck. So what is the advice? What is the advice for group 4? What is the advice for group 4 walking away from this reading, moving into 2021? What is the advice for group 4 to walk away from in this reading, moving into 2021, Spirit? What is the advice group 4 can walk away from in this reading, moving into 2021, Spirit? What is the advice? We got Earth Magic, Fairies. Okay, I'm already getting, this is green energy. Now I wouldn't say green energy, but, well, it's green energy here. But this is Earth is starting to tell me like you need to connect. I don't know, fairies. Maybe you have a connection to fairies. But what you could walk away from is your connection to the Earth. Because that's what elementals are. Fairies are elementals. They're very much in tune with the Earth. All right, you want to know. So harmony, music, and dream time. So what is the advice for you? With Earth Magic, I feel like it's for you to ground yourself and to work on your heart chakra, maybe spending more time into nature and understanding and researching the different beings that may be that may resonate with you. It's a time where you should be seeking harmony more, you know, maybe using music or some form of instrument that brings harmony to you. But also this is a time where moving into 2021, you need to be paying more attention to your dreams and the type of maybe making a journal for your dreams, so that way you can keep track of how your guides are speaking to you, because they do communicate with us through our dreams. So creation, you're trying to create this 10 of Cups, and with the Earth Magic, I'm going to read the booklet because I've never seen this card before. And I don't think I've seen it anywhere before. No. I don't think I've seen it. Here we go. So I'm going to read a little bit from the book because I know there's more information for you guys. So let's see. Okay, fairies are nature spirits. As I've said, they are elementals. So fairies are nature spirits thought to be descended from the early tribes, of particularly the, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's spelled Tuathadee, Danann. I don't know how to say that. Those associated with the goddess Dana, who once ruled Ireland, that inherited the British Isles. Once over time, these ancient people were conquered and displaced. They fled the areas where humans didn't venture, and ultimately becoming increasingly smaller and less visible in order to better hide themselves. Fairies have assumed responsibility for the planet, for the plants and the trees, and standing ones. They work with earth magic to take care of their beings, and if you ask, they will help you with your garden or your yard. They also have the power of enchantment and shape-shifting. Fairies appreciate it when you show them through our actions that we love the earth and are as much as they do, and consequently they bestow a little of their earth magic upon us. You have the same power available to you as the fairies do. It starts with loving the earth enough through heartfelt gratitude and appreciation, but more importantly, through your actions. The fairies can help you connect in a more intimate way with the earth, and all that they require is your willingness to pay attention to the trees and the plants around you and demonstrate your care. So, you know, with the heart chakra, with the green, you know, being taking care of our communities, taking care of what we can take care of to play a better role in this society and in this earth, to making earth a better place to live. Whether you live in a small place, or have an extensive land, making a point to make it a point to be exceptionally attentive to your surrounding vegetation. Plant something. Get your hands in the dirt and do so with love and enthusiasm. Every flower, tree, and scrub you are attending is a living being, so treat each of like you would a dear friend. Ask the fairies to help you take care of those friends. You will be rewarded many times over. Yeah, so as I said, earth magic, you are earth angel, so maybe working with the earth you would really benefit from that, and just doing charitable work to help the planet would definitely be very blessed by your team. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that this reading was enlightening for you, that it helped you in some type of way, that it gave you the insight that you needed, or at least the boost that you needed to move forward with whatever you need to move forward with. And with that, as I said, if you want like a personal reading from me, then you would need to contact me via email, and there I will go forth to give you the proper information to make that happen. Okay guys, thank you so much. As I said before, if you wish to donate to my channel or to my new journey with my new child, you can definitely go into my PayPal, and you can send any amount of donation, whichever you feel called to do. I'm very grateful to all those who have donated to my channel. So thank you so much, guys. If you have any ideas of different readings that y'all would like to hear or see, definitely put those into the description box. I would definitely love to read them and look at your suggestions and make it happen. Okay guys, love you and have a great and blessed full moon. May God bless you. Ashe.